and rotate one last. Yeah. I have a picture of your mini. They've already seen it.
Thank you.
I have it on my. Watch the first episode.
If I had my mini, I would have done the same thing.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Give me your
do it
book.
with my mini.
Give me your book.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, yeah, this is.
I'm going to kill them both.
That's Sun Knight.
Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to the second episode of Mighty Deeds. If you remember, in start of session 1, the party all arrived in a marketplace of Port Oris, the only port town that exists in the Nithic Empire, where the party was then attacked by a feral werewolf known as a Dawn Wolf, a werewolf that its curse is tied to the sun instead of the moon. With the help of the local guard, they managed to dispatch this creature, and they heard it screaming someone's name. They heard the name Valkador, and saying he had taken something from him of importance. After dispatching it, the local guard also made a royal decree from the crown that no two persons of a group 3 or smaller is allowed to travel throughout the kingdom unless they are accompanied by a guard or a member of the military. After this decree was given, the party was approached by a man who had watched the encounter, a man by the name of Cyrus Felltower, the merchant lord of Port Oris, who oversees the market. He then saw an opportunity with the party and offered them a job to find an individual by the name of Atlas. Last he had heard of Atlas, heading east of the grave city known as Calcorus. Cyrus said he and his cohorts were looking for the reason as the increasing attacks of both the wolves and the werewolves in the kingdom, and he thought that it was connected and that these attacks were not random. Afterwards, at Cyrus's home, a deal was struck between Losi and Cyrus to create a working long-distance airship that could function without catastrophic failure. Additionally, the party received what was known as telepathic translators in the form of magnetic earring, which helped remove the language barrier that was preventing many of them from properly communicating. After this interaction with Cyrus and a job that he had offered them and they had taken, they went to the livery, where they then bought 4 horses and carriages for their journey, and they left the city of Port Oris through their western gate. On the journey to the next city of Trand, as the sun began to set and the moon began to rise, the party noticed Noctua's shift in form, decreasing in stature and the color change of his skin from a bright blood red orange to a deep twilight purple with white spots traveling along his skin. After a short conversation about that, the party stopped for the night and rested. During the rest, on the final watch, Losi, our Carcaton, through a harmless distraction, was able to give himself a moment of privacy, where he had a small peek into Jim's dream. After the sun rose, they continued to Trand, where they then met a man playing cards with himself on the side of the road, about a quarter mile outside the city. After asking for a game of chance, Dorse jumped at the opportunity. They both drew cards, and Dorse was found the victor. Feeling inspired after her victory, and having a gentle warmth fill her body, they bid farewell to the man who had named himself as Dane. As they entered Trand, they began asking about the whereabouts of this Atlas.
Stop looking at me like that.
Where Serve, our Steelborn, ended up seeking out the captain of the guard here in this town, and learned that the man they are looking for is in fact a wanted criminal. And that's where we pick up.
The
man you're looking for is right there on that wanted poster. It's wanted man. You bounty hunter?
Sir will look to the poster, look back at the man.
The captain. You see he's like a gray-skinned orcish man with one of his tusks that seem to be snapped off. And he seems to be in full plate armor with a purple plumed helmet that he's holding off to his side.
And I will just simply say, no.
No.
Okay. Alright.
Do you know his current whereabouts?
If we did, he would be arrested.
Understood.
I should mention, since you are a Steelborn and not a native to our lands, that it is law of the Nithic Empire, if you know the whereabouts of a criminal, you are to report it to the nearest guard barracks.
I understand.
I'm glad we understand each other. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
Good day.
Sir will then turn and leave.
You know, betraying the guy.
What's your passive perception?
That's a good question. I can tell you it's quite low.
Just 10, right?
Yeah, it's just that.
10? Okay.
With another.
The guard captain says, good day. And then you turn and exit the building.
I am then going to return to my group, or at least find where they might have meandered on to.
As you exit the building, I would say, Doris, did you go in, eat, and then leave? Or are you still inside of the late night lady?
I would be trying to socialize with the other patrons to also try and see if they know the whereabouts of the guy.
Okay.
I only asked the part.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Yours. That is a 18.
18? I would say on an 18, going around just asking people inside the area, and there's even like a couple off-duty guards that are sitting off in a booth, and through conversation, you get the sense that nobody here really has any information on him. They haven't seen him, and if they did, they would have just turned him into the guard, since they do know him to be a wanted criminal. And so you do get that information from just talking amongst them and asking the guards inside this, we'll call it tavern /inn.
Okay.
Sir, so you exit the guard barracks, and I would say on your way in, you did see that Doris went to another building, and the rest of the group is back at the livery depositing the horse and carriage. Or at the very least, just feeding them there.
Gotcha. I then head to the majority of the group.
Okay, and you'll head back to the livery.
Hmm?
Doris?
I'll head back over after fighting.
Let's say you two, after splitting off, you meet on the road, make your way back to livery. What is the rest of our group doing?
I'll probably just sit drive. Wait, but get back. I think a year long.
Same thing, you just...
Kind of imagine myself sitting here.
Okay. And I imagine Losi and Jane are probably doing the same.
Probably.
Last time.
For now, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that back. I know digital. That is also there. That was
Here is...
that map.
So this is the guard barracks that Storm came out of. This is the building that Doors came out of, and all of you are back here at the Happy Trotter. Okay. There's a couple other buildings dotted along the side.
But
And you are going north through the Mourner's Pass to get to Calcorus.
Yeah, we're heading northeast.
you just stopped at the place.
Yes.
I would say I'm still in the carrot. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
And I will say, as you all reconvene, serve Doors.
Yes.
I have news.
I also have news.
The man we are looking for is a wanted criminal in these lands.
That's what I found out.
You know what he did?
No. They didn't really talk about it. Aside from that, he did put it at the bar. Sir, did you ask?
I did not inquire as to that information, as in regards to my task, it is not important.
Do any of you know how much it is worth?
What is turning to be?
Well, you did see the poster itself, and you saw that the bounty was 500 platinum.
500 platinum.
Or something like dollar signs of it.
What could you do in these lands to get that amount of bounty?
And 500
platinum.
It is irrelevant to our current task. We were sent to find them.
I'm not saying this even. Really, that might even be my reputation.
That's
As the group is bonding, we're just gonna turn around and start heading to the barracks real quick. You're gonna ask what? Yeah. This is just dawning on her, and she's like, "Yeah, we're looking for might be breathing." So she just turns around and starts heading to the barracks.
So Doris turns around, heads back. What were you saying, Lizzie?
I was just saying that it's important because of these work that much.
Fair.
They're going to be able to be probably after we have to be careful.
So the rest of you just see Doris about face and head back to the guard barracks. Do you follow or do you wait?
I'm gonna follow, but that's fine.
Jim will go.
I think I'll go this time.
Jim, Doris, Lucy, you three go back to the guard barracks. You walk in. The guards in the front just acknowledge you. And you go in. You're met with like, it's half. One of the part of the guard barracks is bunks in like an open space, and the other half is what looks like a cornered off area. But through an iron barred gate, you can see weapons in the area, in the room beyond. And right in the front is kind of a clerk's desk, and there does seem to be an individual who is sitting there writing things down. Also in plate armor.
I go up to the front desk.
What's your passive?
My passive 12.
12?
Mine's also 12, so like,
Well, it's not very hard to see because you're walking towards the clerk desk. But behind the clerk is the bounty board, and you do see 5 bounties on that board.
Atlas is one of them.
Yes, Atlas is one of them.
What are the other 4?
is one of them a terrain on the side? Inside.
They're all Atlas.
They're all in
He split.
500 bounties.
Yeah, he splits up
Well,
the 5.
There's 4 bounties. So you walk to the clerk's
4.
desk.
One of the
Clerk says, "How may I help you?"
So I'm looking for a man named Atlas, and I discovered that he is a criminal. So I'm asking what.
Atlas, are you do you seek to take the bounty?
I look over.
And I will say,
Yeah, I mean, look.
I will say now that you're attuned to the telepathic translator, when you first spoke to the people in this land, you didn't understand the language. And even in the language you didn't understand, they had an accent. Now that you have this, they speak perfect Covite. And have absolutely no accent.
Yeah. I turned to my 2 friends that got with me after they asked me if I was a bounty hunter. I was like, yeah.
Make me a deception check. 6.
So that's exactly how it came out. That's exactly just, yeah.
I just realized I don't actually have my dice.
Uh-oh. Roll the gamblers.
Wow. Alright. So you rolled a 6?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look, one.
It was a 4 plus 2.
Well, on a natural 1, with a plus 4,
5, yeah!
5. Wow.
Yeah, was. Yeah?
She furrows her brow.
I think it was what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
She reaches into the desk and pulls out a copy of it and hands it to you. You say,
Do you
you
use
see
that?
that on the one picture
Slid over and just
says "Dead or Alive," Atlas the Tower, 500 platinum pieces, wanted for sedition, crimes against the kingdom, and desertion.
That's not too bad. Okay.
Expensive.
I look at the other bounties. Oh, who are they?
You want their bounties as well? She goes ahead, she reaches down, she gives you 3 more. One is for what looks like a an orc with 2 sets of fangs in his mouth and a heavy burn on the left side of his face. The name is Brutus. Also wanted dead or alive. 1,250 gold pieces is the reward for him.
How much is that one?
1,250 gold.
Yeah.
And he is wanted for over a dozen counts of murder, desertion,
Arson.
Okay.
assault, battery against the King's Guard. Yeah. So multiple counts of murder, assault and battery against the King's Guard, and desertion. The next is Sero the Monk.
That's spell that?
Sero, Sero the Silent Monk.
Okay.
This seems to be a standard human male, looks like maybe mid-30s, mid-40s, completely bald, and he seems to be missing his left eye. He has an orange garb on with a set of prayer beads around his neck. He's wanted dead or alive for 750 gold pieces. And he is wanted for murder, arson, murder and arson.
When you say monk, you mean the class, you mean like the religious.
Like a religious book.
Okay, good thing.
Could I get a? Could I
These are the beads.
perhaps have known of this one?
Of Sero. Make me a history check.
It was like working. Good.
History?
You said bald. Oh shit. I'm looking for.
Need one of my inspiration.
Actually,
We're
you
not-
haven't, we haven't heard one yet.
Yeah, there's still one more.
There's still one more.
12.
12? Doesn't sound familiar. The name does not ring a bell, nor the description.
Okay.
And for the final one, there is a bounty for him, someone called Smilin Daravel. He seems to be a orange-skinned tiefling with looks like he has green horns that only go up about a quarter of the way, and then it looks like they turn into solid gold horns that wrap around the top of his head. He seems to be wearing some sort of gold-laced and orange garb. And the picture has his canines be very pronounced. He's wanted dead or alive for 2,000 gold pieces. And he is wanted for slave trade, smuggling,
A little casual slavery.
and also arson.
Always arson. Why is it always arson?
I mean-
Arson's so easy to
My man
commit.
had gold horn and gold fin. He's a player.
Also, I just thought. I think,
What? No, he doesn't want the part.
also, I like how Atlas has the highest
Yeah,
bounty,
that's
so he seems to have the least
That
amount
is
of counts against
awesome.
them. That is some state secret shit going on with Atlas.
Slave trades and has a little arson on the side, dude. Come on.
Why is it always arson?
Atlas has state information. That
Burning down buildings,
having-
getting rid of a lot of
If you do look at Atlas's,
So,
his crimes are against the kingdom and sedition.
Yeah.
that's not even
West.
fire.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
It has a burn
Go
on
ahead
it,
and
it's a
make
burn.
me a history check.
For the last guy, bro.
Smiling Daryl.
I'm just showing the
Smiling Daryl.
bounties to the two that came with.
Sorry, what the fuck are you last?
Sounding good. It's like
Natural 20. Just never mind.
Okay, natural
Put it off.
20.
yeah.
Yeah, on just a base natural
I'm not from
20.
this side of the country.
The base, based on.
I don't know
I
any
would
of
say
these
the
people.
name Smilin Daravel and the description very much does ring bells as
Smiling.
Smilin. Smile I-N. Smile.
Apostrophe.
Is there the apostrophe?
Oh.
Smiling.
That might actually
Daravel.
be his name.
Daravel. Daravel.
He frowns all the time.
The name rings a bell because he was a large and very important trader in Sharesh before he was found out to be a slave trafficker. And then he was chased out of the continent, but he has been seen from time to time in Port Saimiet by a few observant guards.
I told you.
What?
No, Star.
Our family doesn't deal with that.
No, Star. That's your business
That you
partner.
know of.
That was your father's business partner.
That's
They,
your father's best
and-
friend.
definitely worked with him when he was
And I
not.
would even say in
You don't know
Port
that.
Ora, or not Port Ora, in Sharesh, his bounty is higher than the 2,000 that is listed here. His bounty in Sharesh is 4,000 gold.
Got these
What's
times.
he look like again? Yeah, gold horns.
So he is
He's-
green-skinned tiefling
Blink
with quarter grain horns that go into completely solid gold horns. He has a goatee, a little tufted goatee on his chin. Really pronounced canines. Looks like a small scar on the right side of his face. And he has very ostentatious, gold-trimmed orange garb.
Are gold horns for tiefling just like the equivalent of humans getting like gold-plated teeth? Like that's their grill.
That's what I said.
Whoa.
Like that.
It depends on the person.
It's more like fear.
Oh,
I mean, because they still have
Wonder
teeth.
poster
They
of that
still
one.
get
I get it, but they can also get
Your personal issue with that.
Yeah, but I would see it more because you could get
Sure.
all kinds of
He
things.
reaches
based on
down
all the experience
and
of
hands
your
you an
body.
extra poster of caramel.
I just
I sincerely
Of what?
hope you catch some of them, or all of them.
like for itself.
But if you can't, you can always report them to the guard.
Here's the more than I got. I'm calling.
So is that where you finish your business?
I show. I'm forgetting. My
Losi.
homework. Losi.
Yeah.
I show Losi
Yeah, so I-
the bounty. I'm just like, these guys sound like super evil guys. Especially that slaver guy.
Any discrepancy in pay between dead or alive?
Generally, the way our bounties work is if you bring them in alive, you get the full. If you bring them in dead, you get it.
So that's fair.
Unless it's dead. Then would we get equal?
What there?
There is a stipulation, though. If you bring them in dead, within 10 days of them having died, you do still get full bounty.
Oh, yes.
A dead person's honor.
What if say one was killed, but you only have a piece of the body left?
Then they would just be classed as dead. And you would get half the bounty.
Understood.
But
Matt,
why
that's
within
okay.
10 days?
You know,
North asks.
Make me a persuasion check. Actually, make me a persuasion check.
15?
15. You see, she goes to speak, stops. We have ways of making the dead come back.
Necromancy?
You said out loud. Or...
Yeah. Or just necromancy?
It's like,
Just so confused by it. It's like,
Is that everything you need?
I have a question. I mean, not about.
he's got a question. I just I'm just still pondering.
There. Are there any sightings of a rope grid yellow named titled humility in the area around? I don't know if you know this. Just what I'll ask about. I was only wearing the yellow.
I can't say that I have. No.
Fair. Not very much. Thank you anyway. No, I don't. But it came by full.
Good day. And the three of you exit the guard barracks. I assume you make your way back to the rest of the group. You arrive at the rest of the group.
Serv is just kind of standing there, like in rest mode, not even really just in a comfortable position, just upright.
Well, our it's treason, right? And
Sedition and
So it was sedition, desertion, and crimes against the kingdom, which you can assume is treason.
yeah. So he did crimes against kingdom and desertion and one other I'm not sure what that.
Sedition.
Yeah, sedition. I don't know what that. I don't know what-
It's the options.
Serv is gonna look at
I'm
you,
gonna kill you.
Dorse,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna ask, why does it matter?
Well, in the
Context is always important.
context,
Our task is to find him. We haven't found him yet.
that's true. But just it's good to know what we're getting ourselves into and stuff. To collect information about the gentleman that we are finding may tell us where we could find him.
Logically sound.
Also, if we're seeing trouble with them, we might be in trouble.
That too. We also could meet him and he would be a crazed psycho.
The consequences of that are irrelevant. Our task is to find them.
That's true, but if he's a crazed psycho, then it's to hurt us. So like,
The consequences of that are still irrelevant. My task was to find them.
really.
Then we should probably get all that.
Right. Let's say you finish feeding the horses with whatever if you wish to have purchased anything from the livery. I would say just for feed, it's probably a silver. Per horse, so 2 silver.
I mean, yeah.
And you all get back into your wagon.
There's 2 words.
Yes, 2 war horses specifically.
Serv will get back to the wagon.
Back in the wagon, and you take the wagon. Who is driving the wagon?
Me and
Jin and Alistair?
did it last time.
Okay. You get back into your wagon. You head to the center of town and turn down the Mourner's Trail and begin heading north. Now, as you exit the city, I would like someone to roll me a d20.
May I do it?
Sure.
So
No.
I use a special d20.
I want Losi to roll it.
I saw what you rolled.
Yeah. But who's saying that low values are bad
Yeah,
in this
that's true.
particular instance?
That's true.
It could be Thaco rules.
The 10. So this could just be an encounter table where
10.
each number is something different. Or
Okay.
every range number.
I would have rolled a 10 on mental twist. I never got it.
They're really good.
So since you're sticking to the road, I assume.
I have a -6 to that.
On a 10,
Yeah, but
it seems like the day, it's kind of cloudy, partly cloudy. As you exit Trand, you begin to enter a forest, which, as you look at your map, you do see that these are labeled as the Fang Woods. The trees themselves interconnect so densely that it almost creates a canopy. As you're traveling along the road, you have large trees on the side that meet in between. So
that's cool.
you're protected from the sun, but there are gaps where the sunlight does manage to get through the gray clouds and underneath the canopy, creating this like almost ray tracing, like video game ray tracing, little sunbeams.
mean sun
rays? Yeah, God rays. That's what it is. Yeah, DLS are.
Fascinating. And it's like,
Your frames just
This
DLS that.
path, does it kind of look like it was almost like
Retracing off.
carved out in a way? Like when people were coming through this forested area, they had to make sure to keep the constant maintenance around the trees so they didn't overgrow on the path.
based solely on how the road isn't gravel; it's like solid carved stone. You can imagine they probably cut through trees to make these paths through here. And it does seem like the roads are relatively well maintained.
Also, they put their tax money to good use.
Yeah, they actually use their tax money for good things.
But
But on a 10,
not yet.
you make your first day of travel outside of Trand with no interruptions. You have just a nice little ride. Nothing impedes your progress.
Is the big map more detailed than the one here? He's wood, but I heard that.
Yeah, if you would like to get out the other map and show everyone the new one. And show everyone at the table what they're looking at. For those of you watching on the YouTube, I will put a picture of the map they're looking at in the corner.
No, he won't. The YouTube.
I actually will, because I remember. He forgot.
It's like he can go back.
He's
It's
going to be mysteriously gone the next
like
couple
he can go back and
I
edit
will.
these things or something.
I won't. I'll still be here. Even if you kill me, I'll be here. I'll be here.
A fate worse than death.
That's so sad.
It's vertical.
Yes. But you can go ahead and show people the map. You are on the far right where Trand is. You have made your first day traveling north.
We're heading north. We're heading in the direction of Castle Whitehawk.
Yes. So, you eventually, after your first day of travel, you bed down for the night. Nothing seems to impede you as you are off on the side of the road. You wake up and begin your second day of travel. Could you please, anyone, roll me another d20?
I want it. I'll do it.
Would you like an oversized D20?
No. 11.
11. Could you please roll me a d6?
I can. I will. Gonna. I'm rolling.
Copyright.
5.
5.
But he's quiet.
Where did I win?
As you, on your second day of travel, you eventually come to a fork in the road, path leading right and path leading left. Alistair, as looking at the map, you know that the fork splits off to the right, heads to what's known as Castle Whitehawk. And what's it called? Castle Whitehawk. Whitehawk? And the path to the left seems to lead to a bridge, which is the only path that you see leads all the way up to Calcorus. You could make a pit stop if you wish. But you would have to travel backward from Whitehawk to get back to the bridge.
It's across the
So we got the White Hawk front of us. So what? We take the left path and things going to of course. Maybe we thought we want, but we have to turn back for the left path. We're done. I say we just keep going.
I would say to continue.
There's no reason to stop.
Keep going.
Aside from asking around if they've seen spotted certain individual, but again, it's more of a fortress they would have apprehended. Yeah. So, I'm on board.
Go left.
All right. You make the decision to continue left down your predetermined path. As I would say on an 11 and a 5, you make your way about, once you reach the bridge, I'd say it's about 8 p.m. The sun has gone down, so your form has reduced, making more space in the carriage. As you do reach this bridge, your carriage is quite large. While you can make your way over the bridge, it would take a little bit of effort on both the driver's part and people outside the carriage to get it up and over this bridge that is positioned over what seems to be a running stream, a deep running stream, as the reason they built this bridge was so people wouldn't have to travel through this rapids. I will say I would like you or Jin roll me a survival check And anyone else who wishes to help get it over can roll me a survival check as well. And the highest passive here is 15 with you.
No,
correct?
I have 12.
12.
I have 4.
You have 50? 4?
So what's it? I have 4.
Actually,
Mine's only +0.
I would like to
I roll.
Oh,
keep an eye
one of us.
ahead of where we're like trying to get over bridge, just in case if someone comes above.
I don't roll me a perception check.
He said me more.
Yeah.
Alright. I rolled 23.
Oh my god.
17.
17.
I don't another one of these.
Not that.
That's way better. 16.
So as you're positioning the carriage to get over this bridge, I would say as they're about to move forward and get the horses onto the start of the bridge, you do see on a 16 some movement on the sides of the bridge, on your side of the bridge, behind some trees that are near the road. And as you notice that, I would also say anyone who has passive of 13 or higher, you would notice over it, because the bridge goes up and over, so it's really hard to see over it. But I would say you two, well, you have a 12,
That's
but you're sitting on the carriage, so you can slightly see over the top of this bridge. You do see a group of people standing on the bridge on the other side.
Who's standing closest to me? If I follow, I imagine it's like serves behind the cart, like pushing it while everyone's.
I would say those two are probably behind the cart, since you both rolled survival checks.
Pushing.
You two are on the front, and I'd say you're probably inside. So you would be inside as well, unless you.
I was probably outside helping keep finding.
You're really close.
I just I see the movement in bushes. I turn to Sir and I tell him prepare for battle. I just in a quick and quiet way of prepare for battle. As I ready myself, or if they attack, I will shoot. I'll pretty much just have my bow.
Okay.
I won't fire yet.
Did I hear or say something about that? You said it easier. Anyway.
I said it to.
You're like right next to
But
each
if
other.
you're right next to him, yes. You will.
I've ranged him. Here. Be careful. I would just look like I. But.
So let's say as you all stop moving this carriage and begin whispering to each other, the individuals you saw on the other side of the bridge then stand up, and then they walk to the center of the bridge in full view. Roll an insight check. Jin and Alistair, since you two were in the front, can see them.
It's not good.
It's gonna be like Skyrim, where they see the Dragonborn in full Daedric armor and be like, "This is a toll road."
Yeah.
21.
21.
22. Natural
22.
20.
You both, based on the body posture, you can tell because you saw them on the other side of the bridge that they realized they were spotted, but didn't really care. And as they walk up, you both see that they stride with a confidence, almost like they've done this many times before. I would say you will pass with 14. Your passer will also catch this. Some of them seem to have white paint on their body. Some of them have it on their faces. Some of them have it on the tops of their heads, running all the way down onto their arms and their legs. They don't have a lot of armor or tools on, if at all. Except for two, because on the bridge there's 5 people in total. The 3 in front don't seem to have a lot of armor or anything on them, just like tattered clothes. The 2 in the back seem to actually have armor on and are holding crossbows. And they have no white paint, but they have a shield on like their shoulder, and across their armor is the white paint, not on their body. And as they make themselves known on the bridge, the one in the front, who looks to be this bald, orcish fellow, could be a full orc, could be a half orc, hard to tell. Grayish skin, as he puts up a hand like this, and one hand on his side, and he goes, "Halt, travelers!" And he goes, "Who are you?"
Good evening.
How's your work again?
As long as you can, the source that is being spoke is within 100 feet of you, you can understand it. As long as it's one of the
They
languages.
understand it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have them?
Mhm.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, halt, travelers. Basically, state your purpose.
I said good evening. Good evening.
As the sun's down, he goes, "Good evening."
It's white. That's makes fun of me. She's looking the fucking rich.
And so you make your way around the corner. What's your passive?
Well, just clean
14? I would say on 14, let's see. Yeah. On a 14, you also see movement on your side of the bridge behind some trees to the sides. As you walk up to the front, it says, "State your purpose now." You get out of the carriage.
Mr. Detail,
Yes.
having existed in these lands for about 10 years now, would this ring any bells, sir?
Make a history check with advantage.
I don't look at the dot.
I love advantage.
I'm sure you thought the same market. Ever. I'm away for this. Well, if you can't, I was there.
That is 12.
12 doesn't ring any bells. Could be bandits, could be some organization, could be, as far as you know, someone hired by the White Hawks to watch the bridge. You know.
So I will speak out once I meet after talk. We are travelers looking for some wanted men. We have no business, no aggressive business with anyone around here. And we just simply wish to get through to find a man named Pat.
Travelers looking for a wanted man. I don't know about you boys, but that sounds like bounty. That sound like to you? Yeah, sounds like it to me, yeah.
To be fair, this isn't for the bounty. We have a job to find. No harm to them or anyone here. We're not getting normally about them. It's just a little job. We, if anything, you could say that our business and us being here will not be mentioned to anyone, including who we may run into. As we can't let what we know.
Make me a persuasion or a deception roll, and don't tell me which. Yeah, just
Just writes it in blood.
Why'd you look at Edward?
That's your worst stat.
No, he fucked up. Sorry, why would you let us know? He fucked up.
Did you roll?
Roll a gambler's die.
You already rolled.
He picked the one dialogue option in RPG where in parentheses at the end it says initiate fight.
Yeah. Or just attack.
Yeah.
He held triangle.
in like Baldur's Gate 3, how the last option is always just attack.
Mhm.
What is that option? It's really nice. We talking about the one where you can do like a skill check, a skill check point? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much it costs.
Keep forgetting you're a sorcerer.
Is this
Yeah,
sorcerer?
Losi is your only full caster.
Good.
Good.
It is great.
Because like Mike Mansell
That-
previous, no one was a full caster.
That's for nerds. Last podcast we had today.
Yeah.
And actually, what else? Let's go. Before you
I usually have
I was a full caster either way.
the
Hey,
place where I get my information is like
Surgic cast spells.
So what?
Surgic
Not a full
cast
caster.
spells.
Yeah, you're not full
Oh,
caster.
here. Use a full caster. He cast spells.
You were a partial caster.
Surgic? No, use a full caster.
Hey, you're a sorcerer.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you remember that?
Oh God, yeah, I know everything.
Sorry, have the ability that you're looking.
What are you looking for?
I It's normally a meta magic rule that lets you sorcerer points per goal.
Yeah, it was when they released the optional rules people could take. Some of them replaced things, some of them were just free things you got, like the barbarian got a really nice one.
The one from Tosher's Cauldron.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out what it was, and
You can only use one of anything.
I thought it was a bit of
You're
a
right.
real text, but I don't
I
remember.
just was like braced.
If it is, a while ago. But I didn't write it down because I forgot.
But then, you know, everyone's like,
And
and then it got
magical guy is us.
Are you left-handed?
No. Right. Left-handed something.
Oh, never mind. I'm not high enough on that.
Yeah, failed with
Like
failed
you're
with
on-
the account. So what's your roll?
Apparently for
So
growth.
6. That's
9? Okay. As you say that to him, he goes, "Who hired you?" It's like a crystal look on the face.
And my name, how about Savant?
Make me a deception roll with disadvantage.
Oh, this event?
Double that 20s?
Oh, that was almost too bad.
24. I rolled 19 and an 18.
24?
Yeah, it'd be 20 and 1.
Have double that once.
Them thinking you gave us a bogus, man.
I'm gonna roll again.
This motherfucker.
Dude, cheating. Wait. Hold on that again.
How about Savant? What's his name? Did you file?
As
Oh, see, why is your last
you
name?
say that name, and he goes, "Oh, okay." Okay. Well, and one of the guys behind him goes, That's not him. That's not him." And he goes, "What do you mean? This is the ones we're looking for. Kill him!" And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Come on.
Thanks.
That's so thick there.
And I rolled a natural 20. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
All right.
Wait, I don't remember where's the.
My initiative rolls be fucked.
Well,
Oh, mine is just.
What's the rule for the gambler die? It's just it has a high chance for once. That's 3 more.
and 3 1s and 3 20s.
But I can technically use it whenever.
On any roll, yeah.
No like exhaustion or anything on my end.
Not that you're aware
No,
of.
because you get a natural one.
Yeah, I guess that's high.
Okay. Yeah, not that you're aware of.
Don't just keep going the game.
Don't forget, you have 15 additional rolls you can use economies.
Yeah, I was just looking at them.
All right, 25 to 20.
Oh, initiative roll? Let me say.
Unless you're really gambling.
Oh, yeah, I didn't roll my
25 to 20, you
Yeah,
said?
initiative, 25 to 20.
22.
Okay. 2. 20 and 15.
16.
18.
Out.
Now your character's being voice?
Me.
No, I'm gonna take my
Me. Star Kyle left from.
15 to 10.
11.
Okay, good.
That's still about that. Me and Star are not.
Remember, we can switch our initiative
10 to
with
5.
anybody. Once
7. Yeah.
You lose. I hate you, Luke.
what's your initiative?
Me?
Yeah.
11.
I could not.
Yeah, you,
I was.
you didn't kill that man.
I was hoping it was 6.
Kill that man right now.
Kill this guy. It's not you.
We sacrifice this.
Yeah. Sacrifices.
And then sacrifice.
Take
Then they'll go.
Take this now.
I like started getting hyped, and I realized Star kept below 10. Like,
You like
yes.
how original my voice is? Yeah, person who speaks like this. You're a merchant.
I am a
That's not an asking questions.
I am a G. Stay still.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this battle.
I do not have
Get it out.
Please help me.
Whip it out. Whip it out. Whip it
I'm
out.
sorry that I ruined
Whip,
it.
whip, whip it out. Whip it out. Whip it out. Whip. Oh my God. Whip it out.
Broke R&R, not something over.
R&R. Whip it out.
Oh, no.
Our
table.
Whip it out.
It's broken.
Whip it out. R&R. Out. On the
I say in
table.
mine.
That's
Try
why.
my best.
Wait.
What's with the pink case?
I almost had.
Because pink.
Hell yeah.
Dang, that's a hot picture. That's good. Don't grab the hot pink.
I'll grab
That's
your
very like beyond pink. Black pink in the area.
It's one of my favorites besides purple.
Who does down?
What are you even talking about?
No, you're not cultured. I don't know.
Well,
We're gonna have to work together to get this over there, Chris.
Okay.
If I roll now for 20, yeah.
You gotta grab the green, grab the wood underneath.
That was really close.
okay. What do you stand up?
When you grab it,
Yeah.
I gotta let go of mine.
There you go.
Go ahead and put it down
What was the pencil?
very daintily.
Thank you. Thank you, Smoky. Smoky, thank you. Smoky, smoky.
Make sure it sits there.
What are you?
I like
doing, Kyle.
Make sure it's set. All right.
But
I stepped on the wood.
It's that's fine. Interesting. All right. That is for sure. It's fine.
you really fell off.
Alrighty.
You really fell off.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these up.
So I got a question.
Uh-huh.
So I'm small. Can I still
Yeah.
at least use one of my bracelets?
Yes.
I think you can always do one.
So we'll say your carriage is on the back.
The numbers may not
over
be-
here.
Well, I just needed to know. I don't think I can. I can't
Within this area, tell me where you would like to be.
Numbo.
Yeah, he
I would
can't
say-
do both anymore. He has to one hand.
It's probably there since you
One hand,
were
two
in the
hand.
front.
Sir was more towards the back of the carriage. She didn't really
have
move.
two hands. That's so weird.
Where's Sir's placeholder menu? Is it over there?
Yeah. Go ahead, your mini yet?
It will be here by the end of April, is what it
I'll save
says.
you back here.
Dang,
I thought I was
How did
prepared
get
when I
my-
ordered mine.
Yours, you were near the
I was right next to-
I
Sir,
ordered
just-
mine, and I knew it was going to be at least one session late, but then they're like, hey, yours is going to be super late.
wagon.
wagon is.
Yeah, it sounds super late.
up behind
Bumped up. Making me mad.
So low seat, where would you like to be?
I'd be in the front because that's what I want.
Okay.
In the front of the carriage.
Okay, so admittedly, I thought
And then
I thought this was a long
would you like-
rope.
where would you like to be?
I just hopped out of the carriage and was
And walked
basically just
oak
out
bridge
so I could
that-
listen and look.
Yeah, no, just-
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'll say you're
Bridge
probably
that
middle.
curved up. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's
I
correct.
can't wait until it's daytime. I'm kind of sad it's nighttime.
All right.
See, I thought it was like.
So
Do you like how my mini is the same square size though? 'Cause I
Mhm.
did. That made it nice.
Yeah, it keeps the visual consistent.
so I will say,
No,
I was worried it was gonna be big.
actually, I have gotten the factors.
We're actually over here.
Yes, you're actually over here.
Hardy, hardy, hardy.
Dingy, dingy, dingy.
Well, you dropped your pencil, sir.
So you're saying we're not behind these guys? With flanking?
Like you.
Alright.
Flanking, yes.
So,
That was mean.
top of the round, we actually have
except-
Doris. You're up.
It's kind of
Me?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Doris, you're up. Alistair, you're on deck.
So
Yeah, you'll be my organizer.
I'm aware that someone's in the bush.
Yes.
Can't see them, but I'm aware that.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, so I'm gonna pull out the fuck. Are these werewolves?
Yes. As they yell, attack them. The three that you saw in front that had the white paint on them, they grab their skin and like tissue paper and pull off their human, almost like disguise, as they turn into lupine
Oh,
werewolf creatures.
they're skinwalkers.
And they're
Lovely.
the paint that you saw on their body turns to white fur on there.
Are these nice? These people are Navajo skinwalkers. Awesome.
Walker.
What you
Sorry.
So Doris, you're up. Alistair, you're on deck.
It was gold for the ones that fought through.
yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out a silvered arrow. I don't know.
These are very different from the one you fought in the market.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if those ones, because those ones were gold, right?
Yeah.
Or plates. I don't have any of those, which is fun. I got silver great sword on my back.
I use magic arrows. So I'm a silver arrow, and I can mostly ignore that.
The one in front of Lucy.
Alright, go for it.
I made silver and
Which one's
I'm gonna use divided
this one?
I'm gonna use my last. That's really nice. Inspiration to have back that one because that was that one.
Oh,
That was in that one.
yeah, you actually shoot low, Steve.
I would have shot Lucy back then. That's not better, but it's not that one.
You think of 9.
9 to hit. You fire off this arrow and it strikes him dead in his chest and falls.
It's so zero.
Clings to the ground.
Here's. And then I'm.
quick. Someone get all their copper coins, put it in a sock.
Silver coin.
Oh, I thought the silver arrow didn't do nothing. No, just the.
He rolled 9.
Ah.
I move. That way. Diagonally. Great. I'll leave the fur roulette to you since you're closest.
That's the race stones.
Yes. In fact, you walk next to 3 gravestones.
I think my turn. There, sir. That's my turn. Oh, okay. I just wanted to move over.
Alright, Alistair, you're up. Noxua, you're on deck. They rolled really bad for their initiative.
Good. Not better, but not worse than me.
Maybe they rolled all once.
Sure. I do it to make people mad.
I want to do things to you I cannot say while being recorded.
Well, I mean, you could say it.
I bet
Nothing's up.
you also did it.
I'm not gonna do anything. So
I didn't hear a word you just said.
Watch Soldier. He's got the emote.
So
You and Alistair.
I will pop off.
okay,
No, like so Dan.
Soldier has
Before I join my group, I
was
actually chromatic or
yes.
fire
It was for something else.
blast of like a bunch of fireflies launch out of my yeah, the bunch of these like kind
I'm
of
glad they're creating.
sandy fireflies launch out of Al's Steve and try to get back. Yeah,
It's pretty
Okay. As this barrage of fireflies from underneath your sleeve just fire out, almost like darts, straight into this creature.
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
You're definitely
create
Yes.
first level. Yeah, I don't have enough. I got it.
I guess they spell.
It also has depending on your damage, it has a chance to bounce. Yeah, chromatic orb? Combine chromatic orb and witch bolt.
Holy shit!
Or chaos bolt, sorry. Yeah.
How did? Oh, then I gotta look it up. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Basically, if you roll the same number on 2 of the damage dice, it can jump and you have to make another attack.
That
Yeah.
seems very strange.
So roll your damage. If you roll doubles, let me know.
I didn't. It's.
That is a weird stipulation.
damage?
That is a weird stipulation.
I say these
Yeah, if you roll
like
doubles on.
flame butterflies
That's
fly
fucking-
into the chest of this
Monopoly
creature and seem
double.
to ignite some of the fur on it. It does. Seems like it does full damage.
Okay.
They really combined chromatic and not. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot
I mean,
of the 2024 spells are great.
It's good. 'Cause no one used chaos. It was weird. It kind of fits that.
All right, you moving anywhere?
I will
I've never cast chaos bolts.
I'm gonna get behind that.
It's literally the same as chromatic.
I don't want to get shot by a crossbow.
It just
Alrighty.
This thing.
same.
And I will
Knox-
draw my sword.
Same damage or
Knoxville, you're up. Serve, you're on deck.
So,
And a bunch of
Remember,
other
you
things.
attack the one
like
right here.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, D8.
I just very calmly
Good. Pretty
and quickly cast command
One gonna go.
it's more of like that's interesting for all.
and end my turn.
Okay.
On his next turn,
It's like it would do the damage.
if he fails a wisdom
like
save,
it's like it did. Like
he will drop prone.
it
Essentially.
another turn.
So wisdom save.
Yes.
It is wisdom.
That's
like
a
a
17 on the save.
Pretty sure that would save.
Good brain, but good.
That's like so remember something low.
I rolled really high.
Could ponder those the like
We're
starting 93.
Fast.
Roll a natural
The
16.
word just like pondered it.
Well, that was my turn.
You want to move anywhere?
I might move back 2 steps.
Okay.
Take it back.
One hot this
Now,
time.
yeah.
Because
Let's
I'm
down.
smaller.
Serve, you're up. Jin, you're on deck.
How many feet of movement would it be range against the one you just tried to
Holy shit,
cast
this guy
spell
did
on?
real bad if I'm
Which
going
one
next.
This one?
Yes.
Are these lined up,
25.
lined up linearly? Or
I'm going to run directly towards him with mace in hand and just swing down.
Go for
how
it.
are these guys
Roll
lined
it.
up? Like side by side or like?
1 here, 2 here, 3 there. Like
That's not so great. That's
1, 2.
a 14 hit.
14 misses that one.
There's a conga line on you.
As you go to swing down on him, he kind of just, with a feral leap back, jumps back a couple feet to earth.
Then
Linear. I mean,
yeah, that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Jin, you're up.
wait, I'm going to break 300 with stuff.
150 good.
Well, 150's within fucking range. So yeah, we're right.
Sure, it's
Definitely within range.
8 plus
Uh,
proficiency bonus plus whatever your modifier.
There's like
you
a
got
5 guy.
spell.
Yeah, you see five people
I
on the
always,
bridge.
I always forget if it's 8 or 10 because one of them has
passive perception.
yeah.
Well, you see the
Standing guys, that's illegal.
I'm just gonna. Can I see the guys there in the bridge, or is it like weird? There.
Since it is curved up and over, I would say no, you can't see the ones that are on this end of the bridge.
Okay. Alright, I'll just shoot the guy. One guy in the front, right?
Yeah, there's one in the very front.
Yeah, I'll shoot that guy.
Alright,
Shoot
go for it.
Head. On that 20.
That definitely hits.
It's the magic arrow.
You lucky.
Every arrow I shoot's gonna be magic. I think it's free. Play it. There, Dave. I haven't done it. This little rock. Okay,
Rompus.
Here is
Oh.
the.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot. You missed your shot, correct?
Roll the die, yeah.
You hear that old lady's voice in your head again. And she says, "You can do that." Well, next time you roll to hit, you have advantage.
Positive affirmation, Bo.
I just hear Grady. You just see Grady. Or did you just see Jordan?
10 magic. Magic strike.
Grady?
No. It's the same combined damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's Randy.
Yeah.
Alright, after your turn is the ones on the
Randy
bridge.
descends from the heaven. You look up. I haven't seen you forever. Do better.
Get good.
I'm gonna
Is this the longbow or is it called?
I'm gonna make a first
It's a longbow, but I call it Grady bow.
No, that's fair. Let me make sure.
Nope.
She literally put her
So,
foot in
he
the
is
fucking
just
foot.
going to attack
You
you.
knew her for 3 days. Try.
That one is going to claw and
a day and a half.
That's fun. Less than a day.
does a 17 hit.
It does.
17 for the claw.
Great. That's the full tree, right? It's the spare.
Take 9 points of slashing damage and 2 points of cold damage
Interesting.
as its claw goes towards you and covers in ice fractals, and as it hits you, it splinters off. Second attack, a bite, 12.
That misses.
I bet it good.
As he goes for a bite with his jaw, you see the same fractals appear under his fangs, but as he clamps down, you dodge out of the way of his attack. These two. So, the one next to you is going to attempt a. He will not use his bite. He'll do 2 claws instead. First one, that's at 11.
I'm just
Second
second down, and I hate that.
That's a natural 19.
I just
that hits.
did that. Oh, it is.
So this
Damn,
is
I was
claw.
just setting him down.
Wasted it.
You take 8 points of slashing and 6 cold damage
So
from that second claw.
I don't have any gold arrows, but I intend to get some.
As this group of werewolves rush forward, except for the one that is still in your combat range, sir. This one darts around the corner, his claws scraping the bridge. Actually, I totally forgot to turn his on for you, boy. But let me just. Well, it is nighttime, and so these lights are supposed to be.
That's okay.
We'll go ahead and keep the magic for you, boys.
Yeah.
The magic. Light it a little bit for you. As he glides his claw along the bridge, and ice seems to follow where he claws, and he uses that same claw to swipe at you, which misses, and then a second one, which manages to make purchase. The one that rushes past Serve and to you.
Wait, before you make a roll, I just want to say, you don't want like that issue to happen. Just tell me if it hits without telling me the numbers, because I do have shield. But I'm also going to tell you I'm permanently casting shield,
So you're casting shield?
no matter what. Yeah, but I just I know you in the past you had an issue with people like you saying like say like it's 14. It's like it would hit by cast shield.
It's fine. I'll tell you the number, and then you can tell me if you cast
Okay.
shield.
Well, I'm going to cast shield anyway.
Okay.
I don't want it.
So as it's rushing towards you, you immediately just cast shield. First hit does 18 hit.
Yes.
18 does hit.
Shield.
He will not use his bite. He will use claws.
He's like, oh, you already won.
Great. You take 8 slashing and 6
You're
cold damage.
already one 8 crazy. slashing and 6 gold.
Mhm.
Damn.
And then the second strike,
I mean,
which probably
that's what-
misses 15.
Kelly did.
Right.
15 misses.
Trying to 3 away.
As this one rushes past her claw, dragging along the ground, creating ice where its claw makes contact. uses it to almost uppercut you with its claw and misses. Then it comes around for a second strike.
You are
It hits you alongside.
Yeah.
I like that it gets hit
That's
double
that.
over pain. It makes you
Needs
dodge
to.
second effect.
Walk up. Bridge. They'll make a shot each on Doors and Noctua.
No.
This one will be at Doors, this one will be at Noctua.
I wish I had just like that.
That's a natural 20
On who?
on you. And that's 12 on you. The funny part was I rolled it. It landed on the 20, slid like 2 extra inches, and didn't roll off the 20. So this is preordained.
That's fucked up.
So this is only a normal crossbow. So
This isn't how I feel about that.
What is that?
That's how I feel about
Okay,
It's
so
not anything. It's information or
It's gonna
information
hurt.
and motion.
it. Yeah.
that's
I'll pull that.
Get down, Mr. President. No, I'm not even next to him, so I can't.
I mean, do you want to take the crit for
you take 22 points of piercing damage.
22?
22. As this crossbow bolt fires and finds almost exact purchase where your version of a heart would be. Missing
Right
by
inside.
inches.
It's hard right here.
Maximum health out of curiosity?
Joshua. Mark 1 down as a bad encounter.
Do it. Mark it.
And then the shot on you missed. That is their turn. Losi, you're up.
Losi, your sorcerer nuke them.
Yeah, cast Chain Lightning.
Kill them all. Erase.
Mass Meteor Murder.
So, where you are, you have a werewolf to your right, directly next to you. Zerg is in front of you. There's a werewolf to your left that's 10 feet away attacking Alistair. And then there's 2 crossbowmen on the middle of the bridge that just fired at Noctua and Doors.
I cast by her bitch.
Skull of the.
The fiend going file.
Huh?
File where you get that. Billy too.
I guess all I can really do right now.
I'm gonna teleport that into the big mode.
Yeah.
You pour a table. Or two more dice. Into a dice.
Mage armor?
As I say, Armatura Mystica. And he's like shadow, like not shadow, like a dark purpley like mist surrounds me slightly over like my chest and stuff. It becomes like a misty armor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't send it.
And there's only one enemy. Like right there.
In melee with you, yes. One more.
Can you bail out?
What's to my left? Is there a werewolf to my left?
There is, but it's like 10 feet away. It's out of combat right with you. And it's currently focused on
You
Alistair.
can really break like
Yeah, good.
So
You have the. Like I get
this
like
werewolf
pretext
I'm
that.
gonna just be around him.
Then
Okay.
So like go back diagonally for
So like this way?
yes, I want to get around to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move away that way. So I'm breaking.
Breaking man. Okay. He will make a reaction attack at you.
No.
Natural 19 plus. I
Is my
assume that
shield?
hits.
Is my shield?
It goes away when it
It's your
becomes
turn.
your turn. The
Starting right
werewolf
there. Okay.
right there.
Then I am going to shield this again
Okay. So you go ahead and shield.
because I cannot get hit.
So how far do you want to go?
No, towards the bridge slightly, but diagonally.
So like here.
Yeah, and I'm going to, how much movement have I used?
So I'll say 5, 10, 15. And you go any further that way, you're going to go into the river.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk onto the side of the bridge.
Okay. So like,
I step onto the bridge side.
Like
No, the wall.
oh, onto the wall.
And I go around to the right side that's away from the people.
So
right
where?
Yes. And I go a little bit more so that they can't reach me, but slightly down.
Okay. So you're like attached to the.
Yes, but as everyone watches, I literally step onto the wall, and I'm literally standing sideways
Mm-hmm.
as I am now like away from the enemy. As I
Get rotated, idiot.
I rotated myself.
Yep, boots and spider walking or something.
He's special. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's
Alrighty. On that, it is their turn. Now from the forest, which those who I mentioned earlier, you did hear there is another werewolf that pokes out. Same white fur as the one standing in the center of the bridge. Yeah, he's moving forward. He's like, okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right. He's like, he crooked, but he left me crooked.
Right. That one goes in combat with Jin.
Jin.
So these ones,
But great.
you are technically not flanked.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So they do not have advantage. So he will make attacks on you. 12.
Yes.
And 16.
Uh,
Yes. Okay. Both claws, not bites. Low damage on that one. 5 slashing and 2 cold. And then 2 strikes on Yujin from the one that came off into from the side. Your passive was not high enough to beat his stealth, so his first strike will have advantage. Okay. It's a natural 18, so it definitely is. 7 slashing and 3 cold, both claws as well. And then the second strike, which will not have advantage. Natural 2, so it definitely misses. As this one leaps from the foliage of the tree to your right, landing its first icy claw on you, and you reacting to the second and managing to duck out of the way. That brings us back to top of the round. Let's see how your luck is.
Bad.
Doors, you're up.
Okay. Doors? It's like you shoot the one next to Jin.
Go for it. You have advantage because of the voice in your head.
This one for you, Granny. 17
17 hits.
with a silver arrow.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I also just realized, technically, the only one who can stand is Sar, because he's not on camera.
I could stand if I wanted to.
You could, but then you'd be
I do have
decapitated.
Good.
Release me.
Good. You need him. What's your damage?
9.
9 damage to that one.
Never start with the one. The actors, right? Other players,
Yes.
right? Because I got people.
Yeah, go for it.
You up. The editor, do your thing. Use the editor.
Yeah, that's me.
And I will. We flash stars address
So
on
doors
screen
at
as
your
it's about-
Or are you gonna move?
We just dock star.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna keep there.
Stay there.
I was thinking about moving towards the thing.
Giveaways items for us.
But no,
His full social security number is
good.
Phone number, milligrams.
You're on deck.
Fine.
I'm on the ground.
Is that all you want to do, Doris? Alright, Alistair, you're up.
I'll
Noctua, you on deck.
I'll use my bonus action.
Alright. As the wound you had received begins to regenerate slightly,
Then I will. How rapid is the rabbit?
very. If you fell in, you would assume you could get sucked under.
Yeah, I'd like to try to push him and rabbits.
Push with him. So you're gonna do a shove. Let me double check. Really quick, just so I get the rule right, because we're using 2024 now instead of 2014. Tracks, terrain, it's prone. Come on. There we go. Oh shit, where is it?
I could do 50.
Yes, bonus attack to actually make a special attack either nip it away or push a prone from you. Okay, so yeah, you have to
We blast your IP address, blast your
special melee attack. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
That's fine.
Natural 20, that definitely hits. You now make a contested athletics or acrobatics. He is in his wolven form, so he has advantage on it.
I do. It probably doesn't do it. I do have power.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
I know that doesn't affect it. So 20. That's what it is.
His athletics is better, so he'll use athletics. Even with a +7, that's only a 20.
I got 21.
So you shove him.
I hook his like leg with my goat vest, grab his shoulder, just like flops behind me by turn.
And you shove him into the rapids, and we'll find out what happens to him on his turn.
Cool. I will action surge.
Go for it.
And I'll just hit that guy. And my weapon works on it.
Go for it.
16.
16 on the normal, that does hit.
Do I do that?
Yes.
$13
13.
damage.
Alrighty.
Bring it down. Okay. I'm right.
So you hook the leg of this one werewolf, pull him into the river as it begins to sweep him away, turn around, slice into the chest of this werewolf, making purchase on his skin, causing scarlet red blood to fly into the air. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Noctua, and then after your turn, something will happen.
I would like to second win.
Second win! How does your second win look?
So after I got damaged, I do imagine that, like, because you know how, like, I have those stars, they're kind of always almost slightly. Right now, imagining that that's all really disrupted right now, then my second wind is going to kind of normalize it. So, like, right now, it's all kind of shooting a little bit wildly, like, kind of around where I was damaged. Looks like a little, I don't want to say glitchy, but kind of glitchy. And when I second wind, it looks like my body glows a little bit, but it's everything inside starts to normalize, fall back down.
Okay. So I'll stay as you second wind. Like when you get hit, it's almost like the stars and constellations detach from your body. And as you second wind, they almost back into you and recomplete your form.
So we're spraying the arterial blood of the cosmos until you fold it back into your being.
Yeah.
So that's your bonus.
Yes, it is. I healed not very high.
Only a little bit of the stars come back.
Hold on.
We were ready
I healed 6. That's not bad.
I think I did good with that scripted.
And then I will like to cast. Actually, I'd like to hide behind this bush right here, and I'd like to cast fireballs.
Familiar.
At which one of these bitches shot?
That would be this one.
This one? I shoot fireballs at them.
Go for it.
Can I use the gambler die?
Yes, you may.
Oh yeah. We're not playing Strahd
Put
anymore,
it
so
in
you
here.
don't get to hear
Yes,
Luvon
yes.
yell every time you cast
Okay.
fire.
Do it.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
So it's a D10. How do you do?
So you'll take 10 because that's the max of your die.
Okay.
Now roll. What'd you roll?
Of 1.
So that's 11. Double it to 22, and do you add your modifier to your fireball?
No.
Okay, so that's 22 points of fire damage.
That's pretty good. It could have been a lot higher.
Yeah, it could have been 40 if you rolled a 10. Yeah, crits are mean.
You lost
in
18
Solelia.
damage.
That sucks.
That just made damn.
Dylan, it was
Rub the salt, Lord.
it was a universal exchange. If you wouldn't have rolled 1 for the damage, you would have rolled 1.
So that's fair.
That's true. That's
fair.
true.
It's fair.
Equivalent exchange.
Yep.
So is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, let's check your luck.
We're super lucky.
I bet.
I don't like how long this is taking.
He just pulls out a bad drag.
Oh, Tiamat. A bad dragon.
No,
Tiamat.
No, that's Nicomat.
Who the heck?
Well, then my dad. They died.
That guy died.
you don't want that.
I'm about to say, this is a reinforcement weapon. Die.
They helped Scott.
Yeah,
From the gas.
So, those, which I think everyone has a passive of 10 or higher.
I know.
I have 12.
Okay.
Do I have the lowest passive?
I think you're tied with stuff.
Mine's 12.
You have 12. No, yeah, you have the low passive.
Damn.
I'm focused on the mission.
As this fight is getting more and more dire, no pun intended, 3 individuals sound off from the right of where this fight is happening. Doors, your closest. You see through the thicket that there are 3 shapes, kind of obscured by the canopy they're under, but moving through the moonlight underneath the canopy. As you hear them say, "There they are! Put them down!" And
Fighting us.
as that swings out, the werewolf on the bridge that was kind of seeming like the head of this pack turns his head to the side and he goes, "The Blackbriars are here! Run! Get the fuck out!"
The meadery?
Huh?
The people who make meat?
Oh, they are called the fucking. No, completely separate.
Have you heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard?
Let me finish the full name. The Blackbriar Hunters are here.
Oh,
Got it.
No, they find the meat.
You're all the fucking worst.
I'm insane.
That's why I didn't look at you.
It was me too.
Hey,
They are last in, or actually no, because I rolled high on your luck check. They go on the same turn as you.
go.
Would you like to go first, or would you like them to go first?
Is the
No.
assailant who attacked me still in front of me over
Yes.
there? I'll let you decide. I'm just going to keep attacking.
All right. I'll say the Blackbriars hunters will go. So. Yes. This one will get there.
Wow. The gold cloak.
So one.
It's a cloak of billowing.
One. They all seem now that they're much closer to the. They all seem to be wearing these long black trench coats. But underneath the trench coat of the one who rushes into melee with the werewolf, you see sheens of what looks like this almost flowing silvery, like almost liquid, underneath his coat. As he charges in with a shield and a longsword, also glowing with that like silvery glowing sheen. On his attack.
It's like what is it, Mercury or something?
It's T1000.
And he is making an attack at a werewolf, so he has managed.
Oh, Quicksilver. That's what it is, I think.
Alright.
T1000. Yeah.
Deep equals
Yeah, the top.
damage.
You know, if he ran so
14
perfectly, they asked him to slow down because they wouldn't. No one would believe it. Like he kept catching up to him.
That's fail. That's his turn. What the? What?
That one was for you.
I saw that entire thing.
So
That was for Clipper later.
I when I was editing the first thing, I saw you point at the camera. Nothing hides from me. This one who made it halfway there seems to be holding like dual hand crossbows, and they will fire twice at the
Arguably,
same target.
arguably the coolest weapon loadout of D&D.
That's that werewolf.
Stuck at the DMO?
No, dual hand crossbow.
Oh!
Fancy. That's gonna be plus second strike.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? That's why we can't sit next to each other anymore.
He's down.
Like those two kids the teacher at the set.
As they rush in, there's one who has the sword and the shield, slices twice on the werewolf's legs, causing it to keel over, moves to the side as two hand crossbow bolts fly directly into the back of this werewolf's head, and he drops. That one right there seems to be a woman, hard to tell in the thicket, but has a very feminine shape. They are. Let's see. How's everybody looking in this group here? Alistair, Sir, Jim.
Like health-wise?
Yeah, health-wise.
I look at health.
I mean,
Oh, I'm good.
I would say I'm like in a
Oh,
light green.
Damage but green.
All right, in that
I
case,
know we're over there. I'm right there.
If we go off of
I've
dead
never
space
been
rules.
fast.
I use Pokemon for my.
I've been attacked, but not been hit.
they would go ahead.
I've always liked the way Dead Space did their color system, where it's like blue,
the red
light
on the
green,
back.
yellow, red. Yeah.
I know.
It's green, yellow, and red.
Oh, dang. Blue's really. Yeah, please. I'll flex for.
Ah!
We're going on. If I can target them. If it has the chance to target.
Okay.
Right. You can't.
All right. So the individual back there looks like a longbow, and as they pull a arrow from their sheath, it seems to crackle with lightning as they take a shot at the individual right there, the werewolf next to Jin. So hits. And as they let loose this arrow, it leaves a streak of lightning in its path. Makes contact with the werewolf, and there's this like almost lightning bolt effect that happens and skitters throughout the entire werewolf's body.
Oh, that seems nice.
You got
I
tased.
did this out loud. That seems nice. Dorsey, big shot. Light.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's nothing.
George just like,
No,
coolest thing I've seen. How do I do that?
He was reaching.
And that
I yelled
is
that last time.
their turn. Sir,
He was the right there.
I'm just gonna swing again.
do it.
And I'm gonna try and hit him this time.
Do it.
Right. He breaks him.
Jin, you're on deck.
Yeah, I've got that great.
Which I do, 17,
This is very tough.
23.
That definitely hits.
Nothing is right.
And
Is this your character?
my mace is silvered. If that were to make
Yes,
any
that
difference.
is full damage.
Full damage.
That's weird. That's how you're It's us.
Alright. If I can pull out a die.
discount itself.
And
I guess I gotta just turn it around. It's better if you show it that.
I'm gonna mount that so it's out of range.
That would go.
I am going
That'll
to
kill you.
I am going to pump one smite into it as
Okay.
well.
Arm grab.
You are not contract bound.
I am not, so this
You
would
put it on
be thunder damage.
Yes.
Means we roll fucking loud.
Shows that you did the
No, wait.
Should be
Serve is
force damage. Right?
I don't have force. Okay. My alignment is technically it's like lawful neutral, so yeah, thunder damage.
Okay.
So that is
It's not showing tail top.
9 points of damage from the mace alone,
Okay.
but for the thunder damage, an additional 7 points of thunder damage.
And as you slam into this creature, there is an audible, almost thunderclap that happens on top of this werewolf. And he, as you hit him with that, his knee almost buckled.
He's a tough one. And that is the end of my turn.
That makes that thing.
Jin, you're up.
Is other guys in a row in front of me?
Not really.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay, nope.
I cast
no,
another.
Well, I can still cast piercing arrow because at least the guy that probably didn't die today.
Essentially just on
The one next to you is not dead,
Next day.
but there is one werewolf that hasn't killed.
Look at one next to Can't fabricate. Fabric to materials.
I'll deconstruct you into materials.
Now our part.
You know what?
Bridges.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to.
The opposite of what the Okay. I just have fabricate the materials of this bridge into a bridge of
He's to my right?
Yes, he's to your right.
Okay, I'm going to disengage.
So I just
All right.
Walk my direction might be your direction. Did I walk like so I'm out of range? And I'm no longer. Then I'm going to act surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to do aggress. I'm going to shoot a aggression arrow at it.
Okay, go for
It's
it.
just 2 hits. So always like it's always magic.
Yep.
It refilled it over there.
That's it.
Just trying to fight.
What the fuck? 23.
23 definitely hits.
Okay, so we got that. So we have. Okay, so the first set is
We got table fidget spinner over there.
It's technically a dice 6.
All right. So that is 11.
The people of
That's 11 magic piercing. And I gotta do some d6.
This is a dice set.
But you have a fidget spinner.
And 5
I do,
points.
So does he.
But that's a dice set.
And if he moves,
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, but that's a
moves by
dice.
10. And if he tries moving,
Did I
let's
ask
take
about
it.
the dice? That
take
was
a
our
strike
thing.
check.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what
Or
you're
no,
saying,
wait.
but that's a
If
dice
you try removing the ramble, with his right check.
This is the guy that's working over there. Not this guy. Not this
That
guy.
can turn Jin?
But that
All right. It is the bridge with the bridge's turn. So with the arrival of the Blackbriar hunters,
no. Not as cool as that. Also, if he tries moving, he's gonna take a 2d6 electric.
they will climb 5, 10, and jump into the river.
No.
I see.
And double the moving that direction. So
Oh, it's
it's right. Double the thing. These guys.
you're really funny. Really sad. And Living just died. Losey dies in the turn. He's on that side of the bridge, so if anyone will just jumped over, grabbed him, and slashed him into the water.
And then he was also on the bridge.
Oh, that just right at the
He will. You can make a swing at him as he will run.
Yeah.
Nope, 50.
There's action.
I think 15 was.
And then that one, he wants to run, but he has to use an action to.
He wants to take off the
It's a
action
strength check.
Yeah, strength check.
And he has advantage because he's transformed. Does yeah, that definitely makes it.
Mine's only 12, so I don't have very good luck.
21.
Yeah, so he took it off. He didn't take it.
He can't action dash, but
The intro form is kind of
that's where your attack goes. That's hard to say.
yeah, it's a bit in line. So I only have one.
Lucy, you're up.
Not great though.
Okay.
I guess.
I don't know if you heard anything, but they were talking about a werewolf suplex into the water.
I just get a
The one guy jumped off the bridge, we're talking about the other one jumped off the other side, he grabbed you on the way down and dragged her down.
I can't see it.
So with the arrival of the Blackbriar hunters, most of the werewolves have tail and rein.
What about
The only one that's
definitely.
that one that's not so yet.
Oh, okay, I thought. Oh, he's doing.
That one tried to run. He removed leads from himself from Jin, and was only able to use his movement to get away. He's still technically in combat because he's within range. And then the only other one that's left is the one that's currently in the river being swept away.
Okay, so I aim for the one that I can't see.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up, like onto the top of the bridge. Just walk up to the top.
Yep.
And I'm going to
You're correct.
pass. What was the one that hit?
The one that hit you was killed by the Blackbriars.
The meter is.
Yeah, then I'll just do a simple
Can't
silver.
have shit in this thing.
I'm gonna use silver as well. Silver mind on the one over there.
Okay. What do we got to roll for
I
that?
believe that's an intelligence save.
Alrighty.
Mind sliver? Mind sliver. Sorry,
That's a natural one.
Mind sliver.
that's what? Mine?
Silver mind. Mind sliver.
Oh, but that's silver mine.
That's natural
That's when you
one.
convert
That's
someone
one.
brain into
Okay.
silver.
So he did 26 of damage.
Keep it.
You just
And his
One
next
blow by the
check
time.
is minus 1d4.
Like Jesus turning water into wine. Your brain and
brain.
silver.
Damage.
It's your frontal
I say,
silver.
Dolore Mentale. They poke over like the bridge and like poke at point.
Yeah. As he pulls himself free from the vines, begins rushing away from the combat, he feels this intense pain inside his head, almost like daggers, as he clutches it but continues to run.
Star, could you say that again and point like you just did?
No.
Yeah, point.
Dolore Mentale.
You're getting off heavy Resident Evil 4 villager vibes.
that's
Cliff, did you ever take a picture?
It's quite the
That's-
shame,
that's-
Mr. Kennedy.
No. That's the vibe I get.
yeah.
I'm
They're
aware
pointing
that
and
that's only
saying
one of
something.
Oh, yeah.
And I walk back down.
reset everything back up.
As you know what? No, I stay there.
My turn to can I go? So that was them. Losi went. It's now.
So glad you've seen that.
He is weapon. What? And by.
The other small.
He will. So combat has officially ended.
Pitch fire. Nice.
It would
The
just be Salas.
Werewolves
Ramon
and
Salas.
with them seem to acknowledge the arrival of this group of people and tuck tail and run.
Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them literally.
Okay, right.
Sure.
You have a baby. So I'm really have to.
And actually, right now it's perfect time for us to take our break.
Almost like
This is where we put in the ads.
If we had ads. I'm taking a piss
This
too.
is where YouTube will put in the ads.
As the adrenaline comes to a lull, as the combat has ended and these werewolves have been chased away by what once said audibly as the Blackbriar hunters, they come to a stop instead of chasing after these creatures. Now,
You fool! Like I forgot to bring that home.
Good.
I'm gonna be honest, Eric. I did not think you were about to say fool.
What do you think I would?
I thought you were gonna say what you normally would say.
Fuck? No, another one.
that's weird.
Which one?
The fuck?
Well, the Claker, Rust Funky.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot. Talking to a Helldiver over here.
Talking to a hellback.
All right. So these three individuals in these midnight black trench coats with their varying different weaponry, and now that they're staying still, you can very clearly see that. Are we having fun, children?
That's why they called him a fool for it. Sure.
Yeah. Now you can see that their weaponry, although visually it looks silver, it does seem to be flowing, have almost like a liquid mercurial movement to it, both on their weaponry and on their armor that they have underneath their robes.
They paid for the con skin.
Yeah. The three individuals who you see one man, he has black hair going down to his shoulders with what looks like a single red strip of ginger hair going from the left side of his head to the back. And he seems to have a scar that goes from the left side of his throat along the jugular to the right side of his neck.
Oh, that's
His age, he seems to be human. His age seems to be about maybe mid-30s, late 20s. And he has one purple eye and one green eye.
I thought you could see
Stands about
eardrum.
5'9". An individual next to him seems slightly younger visually, but stands about 6'1" with a fully shaved head. He seems to be missing his left eye from a horrible scar that seems to go from the top of his forehead down to the left side of his chin. He seems to have a very well-kept black beard that stretches all along into a goatee. And he has two purple eyes. Both his eyes are purple. And then finally, the third figure, standing about 5'5", feminine figure, has hair that is black hair that is tied up into a bun, and the sides of her head are shaved. She appears to be missing part of her right ear. And she seems to be also maybe 30s, late 20s, with purple eyes.
Purple.
And the wolf with your black irish.
Yes, the
Blackbriar.
Blackbriar hunters.
You're gonna say the full name every time.
Yes.
We are.
You have to now.
You have to now.
Because of you.
So as the adrenaline lulls, you begin to calm down. The man with the hair that goes down to his shoulders steps up, about 5'9". We'll just say he kind of addresses the group of you and he goes, "Did any of you get bit? Any of you?"
No, I guess
No. Did I get bit during that encounter?
No.
Okay.
I guess like that.
And the scratch, but nothing.
Look at the arrow that was shot next to me. No.
Okay. All right.
What would it say?
No mortal wounds. Does it look like you feel all right? None. He reaches into a satchel, pulls out a thin red potion, and tosses it to you.
Drops
Okay.
it. You fucking fumbles it.
It costs 15 square.
I drink it right now.
Yeah, if he was to drink it, he'd heal 10 hit points.
Thanks. Wow.
Start stuff doing Minecraft.
So he hands those out and he goes, "You folks got lucky we're around. We were chasing that pack for a couple days now. But we know where they're going, so we've only got to work on them right now. Where you folks going?"
Of course.
"To the graves."
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, where are my manners? My name is Lucian.
I'm Doris.
Pleased to meet you, Doris. This is my younger brother, Garrick. One with the shaved head. Just nods. And this is my sister, Nyx. With a black eye.
I just waved at all three of them.
Yeah, Lucian, the one who's speaking to you with hair that goes down to his shoulders. Garrick is the bald one who has purple eyes and is missing his left eye. Garrick, right? Garrick. And the woman he introduces Nyx, NYX.
Keep an eye. I eat the wine. Right, spell Garrett. Oh,
You're on hell.
He goes, "It's probably best if you don't continue to travel at night. We have a place we hold up nearby if you want to accompany us to bed down. The thing would get pretty dangerous at night. These werewolf attacks that have been coming along recently, I wouldn't recommend continue. That might not be the only pack of the winter maw around."
Is that what they were? The winter wall?
Yeah, it's one of the packs of werewolves that have started coming from the north. But there's also been word of them spreading all around at the campfire. We're not sure where they're coming.
We're actually out here looking for an acquaintance of ours. Well, not so much acquaintance. Just tracking this guy down. Do you know a man with Atlas in the New Zealand?
Atlas?
Yeah, big, scary-looking guy, armor. I pull out the bounty.
That definitely helps.
I just pull out the bounty.
The motherfucker doesn't trust anybody. We're gonna kill everyone in the group.
He is looking at this poster and he goes, "We're not really much for bounties, so I can't say. Sorry, I ain't seen them,
That's okay.
but
Figured it asked since you are good out here.
bounty hunters, I take it. Not just normal.
No, we took a job to find this guy,
You don't need to
and that's
tell-
about it.
You don't gotta explain yourself to me. So as you cast Lucy, detect thoughts. His surface thoughts are: who are these people? Are they all right? The Winter Maw again. This whole area. Got a bed down for the night. Do you wish to push?
No, I'm also going to like kind of switch over to the others one at a time. See if they mention anything as well. My surface thoughts. Yeah.
You switch to Garrett, the taller, bald male. His thoughts are really simple. It's just friendly, don't kill, maw. But you also catch weaponry, greatsword, as he looks to knock to a scimitar, bow, kind of just seeing what weaponry you have on you. I do wish to push on him. You go to Nyx.
What?
And Nyx, Oh,
So the car is over. Skip it the.
So, surfer thoughts for Nyx, you see
You didn't know I have
flamingus. That's weird. Don't see a lot of them around. What the hell is that? When she looks to Nocturne. Steelborn, I've seen one of you before. Looks to him. Eastern Guard? Shref, maybe? What's on? Karkatan? That's what looks to you.
It's Skimitor?
The
Merchant?
owl fat.
That's all you get, unless you wish to push.
Just checking.
Really?
Can you have this bird?
Defend the Scimitar?
That said, the I don't know if you saw me. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
As I said, the being possessing owl.
Mhm.
I don't think
Upset.
they're Scimitar tighter and more curved.
So,
Why is it curved the wrong way?
Lucian speaks up again. And he goes, we also have a place where we can. We also have a place where we can put your cards so that it won't be found.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's only about a day's travel from here, so we'll kind of stick with you for the winter. Just want to make sure you get where you're going. Once you get to the Grave City, our location's about a day from the Grave City, so we'll stop at our place. You can bed down, and then we'll send you on your way.
That sounds lovely. Appreciate your time.
Yeah. So they sheath their weaponry and begin to walk with your carriage. As you're going at a slower pace because it's easier for them to keep an eye out when you're not moving at such a quick pace. Would you roll me a d20 with advantage?
I would like.
Do it, Lucy. 19. Yeah, in fact, even though you're moving at a slower pace, the Blackbriar hunters seem to know exactly where they're going. They kind of go off the road into the woods, but there's almost like paths that they know perfectly where to take to avoid rough patches for a carriage. And you see markings on trees that you can imagine on something they put there. So as you actually gain a day, lose a day of travel as you're traveling faster than you would normally.
Or a day ahead.
Yeah, your day. So instead of a 5-day journey, it's now a 4-day journey. So eventually you get to this on the side of the road, about say 50 or 60 feet from the main road itself. They cut through and you find this large tree, larger than the rest, almost 2-3 times the size, that creates its own unique canopy that extends into the trees around it. And they go around to the side of this tree, and there's like almost this hatch underneath the roots of this tree as the roots half uprooted. As they open this hatch, and it seems to lead down below to some area underneath. As Nyx, the woman, takes the reins from your carriage, it says, "Yeah, we have a canopy right over here. We can place them for the night. I can lock them in so no wildlife will get to them." Takes your carriage away, puts it a little bit off to where this big tree is, and then Lucian walks down the steps, followed by Garrick, into the depths below, underneath this tree. Do you follow?
I follow.
Yeah.
Sure, follow.
Chris has no reason to not trust the guys at the moment, so
Speaking to your mind, earlier when we met them, I took a look through the surface thoughts. Believe that they have no idea of our quarry, and that they do not mean us any harm either, so we can't
Yeah, I drink all that. I drink that much.
I shake my head and I go,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Most
sir.
physically do this though.
Does that be
Well, see, just sort of just looked away. So it's like,
Yeah, just dead contact.
Fucking bird man again. Meet the fucking.
So as They-
and you hear, yeah, you just flip your jib.
My arm don't care. Birdman. Yeah.
So as they go down
Yeah, well,
into the depths underneath this tree, they light like 2 torches a little ways down, and then it opens up into a larger carved cavern. As you get into the first room of this, you see in the walls, left and right, that there are like stone tombs of statues carved like this. It seems to be some crypt of some kind. And then as you get past the first room, it then opens up into a more lively looking area where it looks like this is probably where they reside. Because you see hammocks tied to different ends of the wall, cooking instruments, different weaponry and bolts and things off to looks like a work area. And you then notice that there are 2 individuals in this inner sanctum. One seems to be an older gentleman. You had to guess like late 80s, early 90s in age, and a woman to match about that age as well. Right. As the older man, you see, he stands about 6'4". He has a large black beard that goes all the way down to his chest, deep green eyes. He has numerous visual scars all over his body, on his chest, on his face, on his neck, and he's also missing his right arm. You go over to the woman. She stands about 5'7". She's got long ginger hair and purple eyes, and she is missing her left leg from the shin down.
Mom and Dad.
Huh?
I said this is Mom and Dad.
And Lucian speaks up. Hey, Mom, we got visitors.
Really good.
And as he announces that, the mother immediately reaches to her side and seems to half-cock a crossbow with a bolt. And the father grabs a dagger and prepares to throw it. And she goes, "They're travelers. They're not our quarry." Put the dagger down. Slowly put the crossbow down. They may be old, but they're always ready, it seems. Stores waves.
Yeah, towards just
He goes, "Bullshit. Who are these people? Why are you bringing them here?" "They got attacked by the Winter's Maw on the road. We helped save them, although they seem to be fending for themselves, but never say no to find some Winter's Maw. So I figured I'd give them a place to bed down for the night as they make their way to the Grave City." "Oh, of course. My home is your home for the night. My name is Orion. And this is my lovely wife, Freya. Our little home here is kind of cramped, but you are more than welcome to stay in the front part of the crypt."
Could you say Freya or Freya?
Freya.
Could Sir insight check them in the regards that they seem overly friendly to complete strangers they just met?
Yeah, go ahead.
So far, this tracks with what Doris has encountered. Her first person meeting in this was an old lady who in Doris' current mind, put their literal soul in the
13.
13.
This tracks. People are just nice.
Am I getting whispered to?
He said,
He's just
Interesting.
You're moving the curtain.
So they're definitely going to murder us.
Oh yeah, they're just waiting to strike.
I can see the bloodlust in their eyes.
I fall asleep. I put the knife to my neck for them.
I unsheathed my own knife for them.
This is too easy.
Okay.
It's reverse psychology. They're gonna. It's like a power move.
They enjoy the hunt so much. They get so.
So after
I fall asleep,
introducing
dagger,
you to
and like this.
these two, the children kind of just disperse into their living area, cleaning weapons, preparing arrows. The five of them just kind of let you have your go with place. The living area is kind of cramped with all five of them, so you have to, if you do wish to stay for the night, you have to stay in the front area where the crypt is, but for the most part, it's as safe as it gets on the road. It's supposed to be
I'm gonna approach Steve.
long hair, ginger stripe. He's taking a seat. He's kind of just dipping a bolt in some kind of silver liquid. Yeah.
If it doesn't, it's not too much for you. Would you mind giving me some information? I'm curious about this white law and what you when they shouted about you. They told you the Black Briar Hunters. They introduced themselves like that earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
You could yourself.
So that group of lycanthropes is called the Winter's Law. From what we've gathered, they came from the north, from the frigid north, somehow. I don't know how they got past the gate, but they originally came from there, and they're one of many lycanthrope groups that have kind of spread themselves out through the Mythic Empire. We're not sure where they're coming from now, but we have for ourselves, our family is known as Briars. That is, we're the Briars. But we've kind of made a reputation for ourselves as hunters of both lycanthropes and other like monstrous type creatures. So people have taken to calling us the Blackbriar Hunters. It's not really a name we give ourselves, it's just kind of one that got created over time. But I do kind of take it as a bit of pride that they know about us. So that means they fear us. That's good.
See,
We have a particular grudge against the Winter's Maw specifically.
we had a run-in with the Atlantic Group ourselves in Fort Worth. In Fort Worth, a Daniel, I believe. It was a werewolf-like creature that the ability of legs and only gold. It was quite the experience to face.
You're really lucky you ran into it in a populated area. I assume you had help dispatching them. Not that you aren't capable yourself.
Yes, we have help from relatives there. There's from other. It is how long has lycanthropes been a thing?
Well,
Like the abundance of like.
hey, Paul. Yes, son. As Orion speaks though. Yeah. How long have lycanthropes been bustling? I guess I'll say. Well, the lycanthropes have always been around the Mythic Empire, but they've only really blossomed into a problem within the last couple of years. Let's see, 7 years, 8 years by now. First, it was just one group, and then it was another and another, and there's all different kinds now. But with the help of our family and a couple other groups we work with, we've been trying to trim their numbers down. But
You said 7, 8 years.
yeah, it's kind of difficult when they just seem to get more and more of them, and fewer of us.
See, we don't have many, at least no any of this amount. It seems like a large problem. I have another question, not for you specifically, for your parents. Probably the same one we asked before. If they know anyone named Alex.
You got a description?
Pull out the bounty.
Oh,
I'm in. Well,
Thank you.
that's a heavily armored guy. Yeah, he looks familiar. We saw him about 2 days ago.
Could you tell us possibly?
Well, we were just making our trip back here from Mythol from Tori, and we saw him on the road. He was getting attacked by some of the Winter's Maw, and we were gonna go help, but he seemed to dispatch him before we arrived. So, he's a very capable fighter. But he was making his way north to Calcorus, the Grave City, like yourself. He said he was looking into the Lycan's Grove. So we shared some knowledge with him on what we knew, and off he went.
Oh, and thank you. It's very helpful. We're looking for it. We have some business.
That business.
It's
Funny to the wanted poster.
I roll it up. No.
it's a bit of a ditch. We're not
Because he seemed like an okay fella.
we're not against him. We're not against him. We're not impressed by him either. We just need to talk. Nothing aggressive.
I mean, he's not exactly a friend of mine, so even if it was, it's your business.
There is one other thing, this is my personal one. Have you ever seen this? I show a picture of
Daravel?
yes. It's smiling.
Do I know how to practice in there? How to look at that?
Make me a history check.
Why don't work for it?
No.
Oh. This is your best friends. It's your dad.
History?
Yes.
Oh man.
You know who this guy is.
And
Never heard of him.
good.
Can't say I have. Even if I did, I wouldn't trust somebody with canines like that.
Why would you trust for someone with canines like that? Was there something? Is he? Is this man? Do you think this man is a werewolf or something like it?
I'm just saying he's safe to like werewolves.
Roll me an inside check, Leslie.
Are you racist? Social view?
Is that inside?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not something.
Okay, you know.
It doesn't matter. I will be.
9?
I slipped into a little bit of Wisconsin for me.
When he
Oh, you there, pal?
Well, hey there, nine.
when he
That's good, you know.
Won't be there.
Nine.
9, he just you can assume that he's like he might be a lichen, like he might be insinuating that he's a lichen.
That was good. Thank you. I have a bit of a question. You ever see him? Or he's I would try it. What? Of course.
But
I'm not saying it.
I think Nazis. He said German.
I might
I said
tip off the guard doing
no, he
okay.
said.
Bad with that. I think for the information, is there anything that you can do to help you or provide some for like helping?
Don't get bit. And if you see any werewolf, kill them.
Really?
Well, Freya was just preparing some rabbit stew. You're welcome to
What is
have
that?
some yourself.
It's too bad.
Oh, and he holds up a dagger, which has that like weird flowing silver sheen to it. We call it mercurial silver. It's a bit different than normal silver. It's been blessed by the goddess of the moon. It kind of acts like poison to lycanthropes. Kind of stick it in, and it corrodes their very flesh. Very useful. Very expensive, but we know people. When you're in the business of hunting the things, you have to.
Pretty good.
Hmm.
So with the things in the guidance, we saw a humanoid with people who were like that.
Mhm.
We have at least once so far.
Yeah, in fact, on the bridge, you saw the three of the individuals who were in their humanoid forms
Okay.
and then changed to
I just make
like.
sure, when you said they tore it off like a mask, I thought maybe they were.
No,
Okay.
it was kind of just a flare of they grabbed their skin and pulled off their skin. No blood or anything, but kind of just like removing a
How pronounced painful?
they were normal, maybe a little bit like more pointy.
And this guy's with the
It's very like if a normal canine is like that pointy, his were like that huge, like an inch, very long.
Or he's a yeah, Walrus. Werewolves.
His eyes,
he's like killing
in the portrait, they were orange,
They would nail that from kill your.
I believe. Don't let me double check, make sure I'm not lying.
I love how the two people I thought a little about that. It was funny,
Make sure I'm not lying.
but I still want you. Sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah, they were orange.
And quick news for each with like Kane. Have you ever heard about when he normally does his business and what time? What he did used to.
With your family?
Well, in general, like if he's more of a night person.
Yeah, but maybe in the future.
Oh, morning.
I mean, usually.
Or, you know, you're not familiar with what his day-to-day pattern was, whether he did night or day.
I feel that.
Probably both.
Like the health thing. Attitude.
And
It's definitely good on the way to.
Garrick, the taller, bald son, walks up to say,
If there's
Go.
that's a
for
move on to. What do you think?
in a very like muffled, like thick accent. He says, "Roger prepared. Beds are prepared. Roger prepared."
Oh, thank you.
Bumble, wait.
And he just, with a thumb points back at Fred.
Once I'm like ready to say.
Mark.
That was me saying. Those seats will once everyone's done.
Yeah, Garrett spoke to Jod real quick, and so
he thought his
they
mind
pretty
was
much
simple.
go about their business, let you situate yourselves
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
entrance of the crypt, and I'll say you bed down for the night. As you get up in the morning,
Maybe I didn't have to break that person.
My phone
yes, you
just
do all
dropped
get
the
a
crap.
long rest in a state location.
I don't have to adjust anything on my.
It's like Mia was here right now.
She might be. She said she might stop by.
In the walls.
She's been on a wall.
Whenever I hear someone say that, I automatically think of Mia because she says that all the goddamn time.
She like our work or something. She's not sitting. Oh.
As you all wake up.
House danger.
Some of you earlier than others.
Yeah, I stood the entire night.
What do you do?
Server's ready to go.
Are they still there?
It looks like the Lucian is gone and Nyx is gone.
I go to
What does he ask?
Freya and
Orion.
Orion, and I go up to him and I offer my thanks. Thank you for allowing us to stay at your lovely home. Or be here soon. I just wanted to offer you my thanks for letting us. Like, okay.
Freya speaks up. She goes, "Oh, you're such a dear. You're such a dear. Please travel safe. The Grave City can be a bit dangerous to those not familiar with it. How familiar are you with
Not very familiar, but as a hero myself, I think I can handle it.
Are you all familiar with the Grave City at all?
Not me.
Enough to come here.
I am not.
No one does it.
Yes, it is.
Good morning.
Like 9 a.m.
What's it called again?
The Grave City Calcorus.
They're not asking what person
No.
I am not the name. David?
Of course.
I don't know how to speak.
I have very minimal information on Gal Forest.
You're heading there, so I guess I can give you a little bit of insight. You got a lot bigger.
Yes, I did. I did some sit-ups this morning.
He's a growing boy in the morning.
I'm sitting there. Myself.
A great morning to you.
Good morning.
Now up to you. Can I just say, Calcorus is known as the bygone or land of the dead, where they bury the dead. Later. Other than that, I have no information regarding travels to or from.
Points dead. More information I know. Well, I'll give you the basis of Calcorus. And she reaches off to the side where she's sitting, puts on like this crafted prosthetic for her leg, stands up, walks over to a bookshelf and grabs a book out of there, and flips it to a page in it.
She put the golden needle in her arm
Yeah.
so the rock doesn't spread. Unalloyed gold.
I run for my life.
Waterfowl.
We're all dead.
Yeah, in this small of a room, we
We're
all
dead.
would be.
Flip this.
Okay.
She is technically a missile
So-
scenario.
She begins to read out of the book. She goes, so Calcorus, the Grave City, is called that because, like you said, it is where the Mythic Empire buries their dead. But there used to be a group of people who watch over the city. They were called the Grey Watchmen. They would tend to the graves, help the burial of the dead, and defend it from any would-be grave robbers or people who sought to defile tombs. In, I'd say, the last 40 years, they've kind of dissipated and they don't really exist anymore. They've kind of just, their number lowered over time, never replenished. There's one left. His name is Adric. He still tends to the grave, but he was gone for about a year, and he only recently came back about 3 months ago. I'm not sure where he went to. I've asked. It wasn't really my business, but he seems a good fellow. Keeps watch over the graves. But one thing I should mention is the Grave City, although the Grey Watchmen are gone, their spirits do still remain and guard the place. When you get there, you will see their spirits animating their skeletons. They do still patrol the perimeter and guard the graves, and they are not hostile to people. People still go, they still bury their dead and intern them, but to be aware that the longer you stay in Calcorus, they may see you as a threat. They don't take kindly to people loitering in the city. So whatever business you do have there, do your business and leave, because they may turn hostile. In fact, they've been more hostile in recent times. Can't say why. Other than that, that's all I can tell you. Do your business and be gone.
Once again,
Adric. Aedirk. Aedrik. Adric. Yeah. So hopefully your business gets done before you have to worry about any of that. They don't tend to chase outside of the city. So if they do end up if you end up taking longer than expected and they start to turn hostile, just try and exit the city limits as quickly as possible. And obviously, don't rob graves. That would set them off. Don't defile any of the buildings or the graves. The usual. She puts the book back on the shelf and sits back down. Okay. If that's all you need, then safe travels.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
safe travels for you and friend.
She slaps her leg with the prosthetic. I don't travel too much anymore, but thank you. Alright, I walk out. You head back up out the exit.
Yes.
Open the hatch.
Yes.
Greeted by the daytime.
Ah, the beautiful sun. Come on, guys.
Before
I'm
Sir
stuck in the trap door. My shoulders are too broad.
I do not actually know how I got in here.
You're about 8 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of have to duck to go through the tunnel.
I'm like crawling up the steps.
The path down is wide enough for you, but not tall enough for you. So you gotta almost doggy walk up the steps.
before Sir leaves, he's going to try and take a page out of Dorsey's book. And he thinks for a moment before saying,
That's Dorsey's book.
your accommodations were adequate for our party. And then he turns to leave.
As he leaves, that is the most thankful I've ever seen him. I've known him for 2 days.
And Orion actually speaks up and he says, "It's about standard for Steelborn.
I've never met one until 2 days ago.
I've met one before, and well, he had a lot of personality, but he was pretty much
More
staying
personality than that.
brutally honest. Yeah.
I'd like to meet him.
I don't know where he is now, but this is like 2 years ago.
Well, it was lovely staying here. And, may the Earth Mother protect you all. And I...
Into the grand sign.
Earth Mother. Gaia? Nah, dude, Gaia's gonna make you fight Zeus.
Oh, no, fulfill the...
I'll give both
itch. Yeah, you didn't know.
You have very
Yours had the religion.
very different.
Serve has no need for religion.
Good. Clanker.
Yeah, actually, your slurs against robots. Now that we're in Cliff's homebrew setting, do actually apply.
And look,
Unfortunate.
this is not Doors saying it. This is just me, the Helldiver.
This is. I like to imagine these are Dorsey's like.
Doors has 30 different books. Both their
What are those thoughts you get that you
Intrusive
don't?
thoughts.
Yeah, they're your intrusive thoughts. You just think it, and then Doris is like, "Yo, my, why did I think that?"
But as you all,
I don't even know what a Quaker is.
I would say, who's the last one out of their home?
Probably me or
You.
what? I guess.
Yeah, it's like,
As you go to leave, Orion kind of stops for a second and just say like a farewell, and he says,
like, hope everyone's having a good time.
"May your deeds bring you peace when your final judgment comes." Go ahead and make me a religion check.
No.
And I run the look out.
So, DC will be 12.
13. Hell yeah, 13.
So as he says, may your deeds bring you peace when your final judgment comes. You know that to be a farewell for a saying for those who follow Kalemvor, which is the god of the dead.
Right, what those were?
Kalemvor, Kelemvor.
I don't know.
I do this.
Maybe when the major deeds made.
May your deeds bring you peace when your final judgment comes.
Good hard. When he actually
You have to take it all.
all of you die.
What?
You can't take his book away. I'll burn it. Do it.
Alright. To you retrieve your carriage and make your path back to the main road. I would like you to roll me, anyone who hasn't rolled yet will say, a d20.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
I haven't rolled.
Roll for the. I think for this D20.
Roll a d20. You want to roll?
You know.
Roll it. All yours says.
And together we roll 15.
15. Okay, you are traveling during daytime.
The power of friendship over there.
So, as you leave the home of the Briars, you take the path of the road and you make it to the outskirts of Calcorus without issue. Ending your 4-day journey, you see, as you're approaching the very front of this city, there are large, pointed spires on many of the buildings here, and there seems to be a large steel or iron, you're not sure, gate that surrounds the entire city.
Very
the
gothic.
front, yes, very, very gothic. And the front gate seems to already be open.
That's good.
And you also see past that gate, what you can only imagine, one of the spirits that she talked about of the Grave Watchman as a skeleton holding a sword in one hand and like tatters on his body, maybe a shoulder pauldron that's long since rusted over, like kind of lumber past the gate, turn its gaze to the group, then look away and continue lumbering off. Huh. He's amazing at that. Okay. Wow. Clyde? Wow.
So Clyde
approach the
fights
front of the city. What do you do?
Dark. Walk. Okay, we're still in our carriage though.
Yeah, you're still in your carriage. What's up?
With our carriage.
Yeah, the gate is like
Oh.
20 feet wide if it were fully open.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just still in the
Here's the
carriage.
second
Or am I walking on the side? Can I be walking towards the we've done fast? I would fast.
Probably not, but
Yeah, so I'm probably in the carriage, so I'm just ready to go. My guy's ready to go, okay?
Then I'll ask Alistair and Jin what you do with the carriage. You take it in the city, leave it outside.
What the hell am I going to do?
Can't be involved. I don't know how to feel.
Looking for others.
In that case, would it be good for us to take the carriage inside? We need to get out.
but if they got our horse,
If somebody comes to this city, finds our carriage out here.
Serv is going to immediately get out of the carriage because he does not want to waste time talking.
Esther opens the back door of the carriage, shuts it, begins walking past the carriage through the front gate.
Well, I'm gonna go with Sir. You,
I'll go.
I don't mind what we get out.
I follow.
Everyone go and I'll
Serve and get the
Where do you park the carriage outside the city?
a bit away. One brother's gonna die in here against skeletons or run out and it'll be here. I'll try to find a place, a little place to hide it.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
I'm gonna help if I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
I don't know. I don't know. Dirty 20.
30, 20? Yeah, I'd say off to the right of the gate, along the wall, there's this kind of like the walls here, and then there's a divot that creates almost like a mound that kind of blocks most of the carriage from view from the main entrance.
I'll know horses. I'll leave it. Horses there. Trained enough not to run away and run off.
Okay.
No, speedboat. And go back up when everybody's going.
Alright. So you park the carriage, and the rest of you walk into the gate proper. You see more of those watchmen just shambling around. A lot of them just kind of look at you, take notice, and continue shambling about. Different varying degrees of weaponry. Some have long swords, great swords, crossbows, longbows. It kind of just varies, but there's about, if you stood there and counted, numbering anywhere between 20 to 40 of them, just kind of lumbering all around like the open streets of the city. But other than them, there's no one else here.
Yeah. No,
So what you do see from sort of like the main plaza here, you see one very large structure, bigger than the rest of them, at the very end, like past the main plaza that has a large fountain in the center. To the left of that, there is a smaller building, also with a pointed top, that seems more long than it is wide. And you can see some sort of symbol on the front of it. Those who wish can make me a religion check.
Sir, will.
Or 15.
15. 7. You recognize the symbol. It is of a skeletal hand holding what looks like two perfectly balanced scales on the sides, and you know this to be the symbol of Kalimvor, God or Lord of the Dead.
Hell of what?
Kalimvor.
Kalimvor? Hell of I say out loud.
And then off to the right of these two structures, there seems to be another large gate that sections off the main plaza to another building with a double point top on two ends of the building. That gate does appear closed. What do you do?
Only one of the buildings has the symbol.
Yeah, just the building on the left.
Our main thing is to try to find this
Atlas.
ancient because I have information. We can get more information and find out where he might be, or if he's gone somewhere around here. That might be.
Serve is going to start searching from as far back as he can. I believe you said that was the largest spire building, correct?
You're looking for the farthest structure?
Yeah, because he's going to walk down, work his way back to the entrance.
Okay, yeah, the largest structure across from you is the one that has that single pointed top in the center. And it's very, very wide structure.
I addressed the group, not counting Serve. Listen anyway. If you see a yellow robe figure, golden hat, please inform me. I need stuff. Titles of humility. Okay.
Will do. Hey, what's the ground look like there?
It seems to be cobbled stone, not as well maintained as the roads. But think of like the old Roman roads where it's like stones put one after another into the ground. So it's a road, but it's not like slabs.
Is it kind of like only in that like specific road in this?
Yeah, they kind of
like more dirt.
yeah, it's more dirt than it is road.
Okay.
But what dirt paths there are seem to lead to the 3 buildings you can see.
Do I see any? Can I do some round check to see if I see any indented ground from the big tower we're looking for?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I have that big tower, and man, I think I understand that it's tough sometimes. I dig into the ground.
Go ahead and roll with it, mate.
Thank you, Alistair. I got, of course, a closed gate. I don't have any plus to my survival, so it's just 15.
15. Let's say on a 15, you see a lot of indentations of the watchmen that are constantly patrolling the area, and it's called almost like a set path that they can take. It's almost like they've carved their own dirt road just based on the paths they walk. As for like super heavy indentations for someone larger size, you don't really see any indication on a 15.
Okay.
You do see on a 15 a set of footprints that doesn't follow a path. It looks like it goes left to the building with the symbol of caliber that door's pointed out.
Okay. And there's a door up for the building.
Yeah, so the door on this building, as you get closer, it's a double door. Very like tall, thin doors that stretches higher than it is necessary. So it's the door itself is probably like 9 feet tall, 10 feet tall enough for you to get through.
Yeah. It looks like an old door.
Yeah, so it just looks like an old door for you. The width though is very like these are tall doors, not wide doors.
I like.
Kind of like side from a file walk in.
Well, I see some footprints that don't look like the skeleton's feet, at least, go into this building. So, now that I have told you that, I will open it.
So, where are the rest of you going? Serb's going to the main building in the back.
Up on the
Okay, and Noxua is going to the building on the left. So, you two are going with Noxua.
I went towards the gate.
Both looking at
You went to the building on the right, the gate
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah.
And who are you going with? He's going off on it, his own. These 3 are going to the building on the left. He's going to the street building.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, so we
I
got
asked it
you
to
4
die.
are going to the left, you going to the right, and you're going to the
Before
far.
I get too far, though, I'm going to connect my brain.
Okay.
I'm going to say, this lasts for 4 minutes. I can speak to you, you can speak to me.
Alright.
Just let me know if anything happens.
I'll probably join one of you soon anyway if I get up from the gate.
So we'll go to you first, Jay. You approach the side gate here, and on closer inspection, you see the gate itself is not locked, but it does have a heavy chain with a padlock over it, keeping it shut. You could probably push it open and squeeze yourself through if you wanted, but it's pretty tight.
Leaks oil.
And it can seem purposefully. Okay.
You gotta get his oil change.
Yeah, you're pardoned.
Pulling the curtain open.
Chair, I feel like it'll work.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to inform Leslie. Looks like this gate, while operable, is operable. No tight squeeze. I'm going to head through. I'll tell you if there's anything.
Be careful. You're standing on the skeletons, start to get agitated after you're there. I would leave the right of you.
I'm going to try not to damage it. I feel like that's going to
Please. Okay, so we're gonna try and squeeze through. Yeah. All right, go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics to try and get through this tight space. You try to force your way through, and you can try and just slinky your way through.
I'm good at acrobatics. Forcing my way through my custom. Oh, yes, spirit. Everything else. I'm gonna go unlock the door.
Oh, no.
You might have to grab a chair because I don't have a lower door.
Yeah. That's just an 11.
11. Yeah, as you try and like slinky your way through, the gate kind of pinches as the chain gets pulled taut, and you try and pull through, but you're not able to. Sure.
Alright. Never mind. I'll go this way with you guys. I'll go this way with you guys.
Okay.
I don't think percent link. We're looking for Adric, we're looking for fucking Atlas here.
Oh,
Both.
but Adric might have ideas on that.
Atlas probably wouldn't fit through that. It's not broken, so it's Adric, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to the door in the back, serve, and what serve?
No one.
Oh, I'm gonna go back with serve. I'm gonna go check on serve and stuff. Because I feel like leaving him undone by stuff.
Alright, so you since I was going to lead into Sir next, and he is not here, we'll take a minute and wait for him to get back, and then we'll do it. So
We may have to break down that gate.
you can cut this part out while we wait for Serve. Future need.
Like serve. Of course, it's so bad. Like no, not on the best. No, you know it's not.
Yeah. You'll have to sit over here. No, we already used the map. And you'll have to grab another chair.
Oh, you can see what
That's what I
Octo looks
just
like
said.
now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want.
That's fair. I'm trying to figure
There might be another chair in there.
Hello, sir.
Oh yeah.
It's
You
definitely.
should be out of frame.
I just want.
Oh yeah, I
Oh yeah,
mount
not
the
leg
cameras so that they
Not
just show
pulling
you
it
later.
down. I think I'm worried about this one.
And I gave sound padding to the microphones.
Those are books.
Yeah, they're books.
Yeah. We read it.
You're the
You read cosmic books. Space books. What do you mean this space book? You just beam it in your brain. Let's bring you a drink.
It was genuine. I'm gonna beam the entire Shuriken history lessons I've taken into your brain.
Yeah, I'm gonna beam the entire Charisse beam movie in your brain.
I beamed 7 terabytes of midget porn into your
Well, I was
brain.
gonna continue,
The speeches sounded very good.
but Serve can't see it.
The
What's your
speeches
setup?
that made up Kidler sound really nice.
One good setup will begin.
All right, Serve.
You're not even looking at it. Kind of funny.
Serve.
Yeah.
What? So
Oh no, I could spit through the
Jin
little gap.
makes his way with you. But only after we do one thing first. You walk up to this large structure. There are no doors on it. There are just open walkways.
Gotcha.
You walk into the big entrance of this place, and you enter what looks like a sort of auditorium. The walls seem to be carved with, in marble stone, some sort of. You can only imagine. Actually, make me a religion check. 14. 14. Some ritual that has to do with Kellumbor, which seems to be about putting the dead to rest. Marked it like carved as a mural in the stone walls above you. In the center of this auditorium, there are pews that are lined next to each other, and they lead up to this podium. But behind this wooden podium, there seems to be a double door that has some type of mural on it. 14, you're not sure what that one is. And then there's an exit in the auditorium that leads to the right and to the left.
When Serb is looking around and he gets the idea that this place is like the putting to rest and everything, he's going to take a moment to remember from our solo sessions about what his previous contract bearer had him do with the woman's body. And he's going to almost kind of like reflect on that for a moment.
Okay.
Why there is some significance that these organic people put on honoring their dead.
I love if you've been alive.
Roll me a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
These organic.
We'll say it's a wisdom saving throw.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
It's your wound.
10.
Discovery.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Ask you for like
You can spin it even on my dice.
and don't head out. The one die that's hard to grab from in here. Good lord.
I think so.
4.
It'd be 4. Add 4 to your soul.
Oh, you just got more soul.
I'm in double digit soul
You
then.
now understand irony. As you take this moment to reflect on previous actions and center yourself in this place of worship and internment, you feel a presence, almost like a set of hands put on your shoulder from behind you, and it gives you a feeling of calm.
That's a new feeling.
As this reflection ends, we would say, then Jin walks into the auditorium behind you.
Do I see him getting grabbed by a ghost?
No, you see him standing in the center of the pews,
Like
looking
oddly still.
very still.
I know you have religious experience.
Not above bro. Fucking third attacked by a ghost.
What do you do? And that's why you're getting so soul. It's entering.
Alright, so he's there was a double door back. And during that door, what you're doing?
There's an open doorway and a walkway to the right and to the left.
Okay, so okay, so it's a free door.
So first third.
Let's. I'm gonna go in front of him, see if see if he's even aware.
You see Jin walk around the side in front of you.
My head would because I don't have eyes with pupils that could. It would move closer to you, Jen.
Okay, you're still here.
His face just good.
Of course, I'm still here. Where would I have gone?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We're all fine. So which way do you think? Split up, or do you think we should go on the same direction?
We should split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Left and right.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the only two ways we can go.
Wait, what are you crazy? I thought there was a double door.
No, there's a double door behind the podium, but also a doorway to the left and right.
Okay. Alright, I'll go left then.
I'll go right.
We'll come back to you two. As the other four of you, Noctua, Alistair, Forth, Losi, you head left to the building that has the symbol of Kellamore on it. And Noctua, you pushed open the tall double doors to here. And this seems to be a church with pews lined all the way up to a podium, and there is a individual who is on his knees, his back to you, in front of the podium, wearing a long brown robe that covered with a hood up that covers all the way down to the ground.
Okay. I walk in all the way up next to him and sit down and pray as well.
What do you pray to?
Pray. I am obviously not praying to what he's praying.
Mm-hmm.
I am more so, I guess, I would say maybe not even anything on this plan. Please imagine what I'm trying to. I would say I'm praying to my success. It's less of an actual thing and more so an idea. I am praying for an idea. Right. Because I pray what don't think I would necessarily try to, at this very moment, anything above. That makes sense. To say it in the least spoiler.
Go ahead and roll me a gambler die.
Your God.
Okay.
You're right, wrong.
He's a blonde, white man with blue eyes.
Oh, fine.
Oh,
Yeah, Seto Kaiba is out.
that was impressive.
It was crooked on 1 and 13 and it hit 1.
Natural
Yeah.
one.
He gets shot.
I would say as you kneel down next to this man, and you pray to your future success. You don't feel any different. So you just basically just pat yourself on the back.
Basically, it's that.
Just meditate.
Okay.
That Jesus. And as you do that, and the rest of you walk in, he finishes praying to whatever he was praying to, stands up and offers a hand. Even though even you kneeling down, you're taller than him, but he offers a hand to help you up.
I take it.
Fight the team.
Grab
And I let him help me up. Which is probably more so me using myself to get up, but with his hand as a small little bit of lift.
Yeah, and as you grab his flesh, he does feel cold, but he also feels really, really strong. As his hand doesn't, when you grab it, doesn't fall down. It stays sturdy like a stone.
Wow.
As you lift yourself.
Thank
up.
you. You're quite sturdy.
And
Hey.
you now see. I'll make sure I have this out so I don't fuck up the description of this man.
Yeah. Okay.
You see a human man, looks like mid-50s, mid-60s. He has a clean-shaven face. His eyes are gray. His pupils are gray. And he says to, as he also turns his head to see you enter, he says, I stand amongst the living. That is no small blessing. How may I say he's dead?
First off, could I ask your name?
I am Adrian, keeper of these grounds.
Yes. My name is Dachshund.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor.
I have heard about you, so this is great. We're looking for something. Big man. Probably a little bit smaller than me. But a big man nonetheless. And as he was heading here, start do you know of anyone else who would maybe this
You're getting this description.
I'm just slowly unrolling it and
Show the
I'm just-
wanted poster.
What does privacy mean?
What does privacy mean?
He's not using NordVPN.
Today's sponsor.
sponsor. It's NordVPN. It's not, but it could be.
It could be.
But it could be.
Yeah, they just have to email us at
Whatever the email got. Mike Needs channel is.
Right?
yeah.
Please sponsor us, NordVPN.
Please
Cast detect thoughts
I'm not
Uh,
saying you should.
as he's
But they could.
looking at the wanted poster. You catch.
Yeah.
He addresses you specifically in his surface thoughts.
Stop
And you hear you not like it's not audibly said out. It's like in the mind spoken to you says.
Called out.
As you unfold the wanted poster, And um,
This is our best way of describing him. We're not here for the downing. We're separate issues, but best way to describe him.
I have seen him. He was here a day ago, maybe? About that. He was looking into, and when he speaks almost like in a stutter pattern. Like he says a couple words, stops. Says a couple words, stops. He approached me and asked if I had seen certain individuals here. Gave me a description. Asked about lycanthropes. I told him that some had arrived before and were chased out, but also that some had entered the catacombs and had not come out. He went into these catacombs and has not returned.
If you show me where these catacombs are.
He points past you, directly out the front doors, past the gate that I locked.
You have a key?
I do.
Good where the people from the
Please have it.
I can unlock it for you.
Yes, that would also work. I don't actually need it. Just the gate unlocked.
I imagine so.
Thank you. Alright. We now know where you.
That was some straight up Metal Gear Solid dialogue right there. I hope you know that.
All I could think of is
I must warn you.
I haven't even done its personal
There
mission.
is a
Words me so fucking
tank
Super. Yeah, that's effective.
that has been detected. It's taint
I heard Kang.
that has been detected underneath the ground here from the catacomb. I warned him of this, but he went anyway. I fear for his safety.
Do not worry. He, as far as I heard, is a big man.
He was large, like yourself.
But not as big, though. No.
Comparable size.
Your ego.
Well, then I believe you should be fine, really. But we will go check on him, because we have to find him.
Please do.
Thank you.
For you, fam.
When you say take, by the way,
Yes.
what exactly are you trying to or Indian?
Okay.
About a month ago, the Watchmen started to become more aggressive to the living. I found this odd, being one myself. So I went down into the catacombs below and found that there had been desecration of this hallowed ground. I dared not go further. When Atlas asked me questions, I mentioned this to him, and he ventured below, saying he would, as a favor, clear it. And as I had said before, he has not returned. I fear that some dark ritual beneath the ground have been enacted.
Okay, very well. I believe that is all I need to know. Alistair, Doris,
Those things.
Lucy. If you have your questions, ask them now, but I will start heading to them. I will wait for you at the gates for you to unlock it.
I don't hear the ego had the whole initiative during that conversation.
First, I have.
No, it did not.
Have you seen this man?
Never.
Which one is that one?
The one that the extra
Smiling
I got
Jet.
of the
Smiling
three,
Jet.
smiling.
Because I have all of them.
I have not.
So, skin painting. And if you're not going down there, trying to say source of this tank, is there something you provide us that will help us get rid of it
I'm
for
looking.
you?
No, I'm just trying to be.
Yes, it's back. And he reaches into his robes and pulls out a small box.
I wish I had the
He
pen
then
to win.
grabs the top, opens, and inside are 3 vials. You may use this holy water to disrupt whatever desecration is there. And I will rehallow the ground tomorrow.
Thank you. I will make sure to do so that catacombs are no longer disturbed.
I have a question about the Capcom.
Yeah.
Are there hidden pathways within it? I purely have 40 in case there is someone lurking beyond there. I would like to go ahead of time. It's infinite.
The catacombs are like a maze in places. But as far as secret pathway, I do not know.
Okay. Is there anything we could steer away from? Nothing.
No. He then begins to walk out, gets to the gate that Noctua is sitting at, and about this time, Serve and Jin, you walk out of the auditorium building as the doorways you went into seem to just be extra hallways that lead to the main auditorium.
Blue.
As you both exit the building and you see the whole group walking to the gate with an individual you have not seen before.
That was big fun too.
I'd say about
In my thing, a lot.
That was a waste of time. But like John.
you, John, catch up with the group. What do you do?
I'll
Same
go catch up with the group. Yep.
You both make up with the group and he grabs the padlock.
Oh, that would be nice. So, what's the path?
Steps to the side.
Got
He's
big.
safe.
Oh,
We will be safe.
good thing I didn't know that.
No, you did say that.
Right here.
Yes.
Be together.
How do you normally get say work done on spike up? You hire people or do people come to your office?
I handle it myself.
You know,
So they do numbers and trades.
Money donation.
I don't know what those are.
No.
Alistair, what is going on? Why are we going to there?
This is very fun.
So you all walk past Adric.
I'm not going there. You fucking crazy.
You have a 14 passive. Anyone else have that or higher? You two hear as you walk past. You hear him mutter to himself.
They'll never receive the kid.
More for the beast.
You hear him say, "You have heard my prayers and sent what your lowly servant has asked for. I am ever in your debt, Lord."
He unlocks the door. We're closed. Here is your lunch.
As you walk past, and he does close the gate behind you, but he doesn't lock it.
No. Doors locked.
Just to let you know, there's a tank down there.
Door's
Stuff
such a
in the box, so
box
let's get
inside.
rid of it, because then that's how we find. Alright, cool.
Understood.
So, what's the fucking order here?
How dark is the bag, guys?
There are no lights.
Oh, that's good. Do I not emanate some light?
5 feet of
I
dim
will
light. Yeah.
be very good.
Pecking order.
Who's after Alistair?
Serve will be after him because I was talking to him just a moment ago.
After Serve?
Yeah, whoever's behind Serve, let me know because I do need to tell you something.
Sure, me.
Gassy today.
Hand me clears with him.
No, I did that earlier.
Behind doors?
Yeah.
Jen, Lucy.
Lucy's in the back.
Lucy's in the back.
So Doris, you're right behind Serve
Yeah.
because I did write for myself percentages when I learned about this whole soul number thing. You do notice that instead of stomping around everywhere, like mechanically lifting up my knee, yeah, like the walking, it's almost more fluid in a way that my footsteps are still heavy, but they're not like lumbering footsteps. They're
So
more
instead of it's
yeah. And instead of like being super rigid, my arms do kind of move slightly when I walk instead of just being completely still.
I turn around to whoever's behind me, and I just whisper, "He's Larry."
So you turn around to Jen and you go,
Because I hit 10.
Man, yeah, he had something of a religion.
so
I just look at.
I listen to one tool.
Had a cook gone.
I do say don't worry.
I'm playing those.
So, as you make your path down into, there's another open walkway, and it just leads straight down into darkness. So those who have dark vision, you can see. Those who don't, you are effectively blind.
I'm blind. But
Uh,
I think most
I'm
of us
pretty sure I'm blind. I don't think I have that.
dark vision and you emit light.
Do I feel anything within 10 feet of Triggerson?
Uh,
Besides us.
so those in front of you and behind you,
Got it.
maybe a rat.
Oh,
I'm going to reach into my Monster Hunter pack and pull out a
Say,
torch and light it.
Don't
go light.
That is middle of the pack. Yeah, middle of the pack, giving everyone effectively 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim.
I am the one person in Darkest Dungeon that's holding the action.
Oh.
I just take from you.
So you make your path down
Kill with that.
into
That is
the
true.
depths of these catacombs.
We also
And
shake that
The staircase leads down, and then it begins to turn in a spiral as you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. If you had to
Power of conviction from the bird.
make an assumption, you go down until you're about almost 100 feet underneath the ground floor.
Damn.
And then it opens up into a slightly wider cavern where, like the catacombs under Paris, the walls are lined with skulls.
Oh my
And
god, this is just the Tower of Conviction from Berserk.
It's just that British.
lined with skulls and bones and tombs and non-lit candles,
Just with the
as with whatever dark vision you see not to out to the range of your dark vision. The path continues and then splits and then also continues straight.
Are these non-lit candles relightable?
Some of them are burned down, some of them aren't.
Okay. The ones that aren't, when I pass by them, I cast each time, I'll cast Prestidigitation to light them.
As they're
Specifically only on the left side where we're walking.
walking. Okay. So every once in a while, a single candle will be lit and snap, sort of marking your path.
Yep.
So as you get to this three-way fork, what path do you take?
Left. I think. If that is what you are doing.
What do I smell down the left path?
Smell.
Yeah. I'm not like walking deep, I'm just sniffing at
If you put your hand
I
on
would
the level,
say
roll me
perception.
5d6 eventually.
How dusty is it down here?
Not as dusty
I
as
almost
you
had
would
it that-
think. It's oddly well maintained.
16. Okay.
16. You get a sense of like decay because you're in a cabin.
Right.
So it could be like
Should have brought some
freshly
freeze.
interned bodies. Get the sense of like smell of like lavender, things to make the dead smell better, or maybe some are interned with flowers. Get like a coppery smell, potentially from whatever materials or clothes or things people were buried with. You smell like charcoal from the burning candles. That's about it.
I would like to try to see if now knowing what kind of smells are going left, from left, I want to try to discern if the forward and right path also have the same smell, or if there's anything missing.
I'd say on a 16.
I see your way.
It's hard to tell
Desire.
since it's just a
That was
large
actually about to
ambient
break it
room.
too. That is the crazy
Smells
thing.
kind of come from all over, not giving you a real strong feeling of where it's coming from.
No sound just got vector. This is going to stop.
No sound except for what you're making.
Monster. I've never seen that.
Any larger?
They're at the very bottom
Maybe
shelf.
survival check.
15.
15.
It's a 1.5
The
meters.
ground down here is like cobbled, but also mostly dirt, making footprints extremely easy to track, especially one for targets as large as yours. You do see a large set of footprints that lead directly straight.
Looks like you went with the coin down.
Good enough for me then. You see his feet?
Yes, yes.
How would you
Good
see
then.
his feet from the hill like that?
Footprints.
Yeah, it's 2 feet just right there. No lie.
No, it's one of those. You talked to him. I heard.
Oh, and he's just like,
I'm like, are his feet not attached?
that's, do you want me to look for, do you want me to
Do not worry. I can
Sit you down.
You
Straight
continue down.
down the middle.
And I would say, as you're walking, you kind of like unconsciously match your foot size to his. Those are a little bigger. Calcorus is so slightly bigger.
but still
Do you
young.
wear shoes?
I don't think I've heard word.
What's his mini say?
I'm pretty sure my
No shoes. It could be his boots.
It could be his boots.
Could be his boots.
yeah. You come to find out he's also barefoot.
Oh!
He's
So
got slightly bigger toes.
They kind of grab the dirt and curl.
Oh my god!
He moves by his toes, grabbing the dirt and pulling him forward.
Never took a step in his life.
Never.
He's never lifted his leg.
He swims through land.
That's great.
He swims to land.
So as you continue forward,
That's how he walks.
you follow these tracks,
Really
and
fast.
they continue down like another 50, 60 feet. And then it comes to another 3-way split. And then it turns right.
Before we get to the east side of the lands that goes out, on the left side wall, I'm at right space station, make a little area of both with wall. A faintly glowing arrow pointing
He's constantly has
to show that this is the way we came from, to show that the path, so that'll be there for about now. And I continue doing the same thing with the hands.
Doing the flame thing.
Other than flipping fire, it's literally now
Follow the tracks that lead to the right.
You're still standing?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to fall drop back a little bit.
Okay.
And start sneaking.
Alright, roll me a stealth check. If you wish to stay out of the range of the torch.
Yeah, but within where I can still see it.
Okay,
was
so
gonna say, I'm
to
still
get out of the range of the torch, you have to be 45 feet back. And if you are out of range, you do have advantage on stuff.
That's good.
Alright.
That works. No. 11 on this.
Alright.
11.
Plus very least. Yeah,
As you slink back your long, lamy form, even though these walkways are slightly larger, that's not the issue for you. The issue is that this walkway is partly stone and partly dirt. So as you're sliding across, you kind of over certain stones that jut out from the path.
oh, you hear the crunch.
That sounds uncomfortable.
You don't hear. Everyone else does.
You don't even realize doors had just moved from behind
Yeah,
you
big long
to fucking 60
gone,
feet
gone.
behind you now.
So as you
focused on the
continue
mission.
down
Doesn't
the
matter.
right path, you then get to a second split where it goes left and continues forward. And the footprints continue left.
They go up a wall. And then back onto the ceiling.
And then
I
low
would just keep following footprints, so I'm willing.
They go up the wall, up to the ceiling, and then just
However,
and then
the building
disappear.
itself starts to feel suspicious.
So you continue down the left path. You walk about 20, 30 feet, and it splits again, but the footprints go right and straight.
Do I see any footprints that might have been coming back?
And drop check.
Okay, I will. I will make one. Do
No.
I get advantage if he's helping?
Yes.
When we turn, I put
I
another
give
arrow
you a bit.
that looks like this
18.
to show them.
18.
Like
So, as Luffy is creating an arrow that points back to where you came from, you look specifically at see if there's a return set of footprints, and on the straight path, it looks like the footprints go straight, and then they're slightly wider on the side coming back. So it looks like he perfectly retraced his steps, but stepped where he was before. So it's like if his normal footstep is this big,
So he walked
it's
back.
that big. Yes.
Okay.
Indicating he walked back and then went down the other path.
Intriguing. So you see it too. His feet going forward are wider, but that would be steps back.
But they're trying to pull people off.
Go back to off or did you see something?
If there are werewolves down here, I thought you looking for them. Like, where about off.
Maybe.
He might have seen something behind, so
A lot of questions.
I draw my blade now that I know it's like that. Or whoever will forward, because I think it's time for.
I agree. I will not draw my blades for now, but maybe it is best.
You might be
Right.
feeling.
I am worried about how tight
While
this
you
space is.
can stand fully up, your head is like scraping the ceiling. Your hair, you can feel brush against it.
There's just a
I believe maybe you come to the front from here on out. I will be right
being
behind.
swept up by fire.
And man, not sure.
You just come out of this place and you're just like bald on this part of your head. That's what
I had to buy a
walking.
little bit.
As you turn down the right path and continue forward, it then turns once more to the left. And this goes down for more for like a solid 2 minutes. It's just straight. And eventually you come to a wall.
Damn.
And his footprints stop at the wall.
I think the hill
That's the wall.
doesn't fit smaller.
As you take your hilt and you go to slam on the wall, you go right through.
Legionary.
Dark Souls.
One mistake.
This no, the dark party
As
has
you walk through it, I need you to make me a dexterity
You
check.
can roll through it.
As you walk through this wall and you trip a wire that is at foot level, and these slits on the walls drop, and you see spears.
GG.
18. You manage to dodge most of the spears as they go and shoot towards you at like an angle, but one manages to just catch you on the side. Damn.
32,000 damage. Half of that is you still get
12 half to 6 piercing damage. And as these spears go past you through their illusory walls, so whoever's behind them, the spears just stop inches from your chest.
okay.
And then you hear the as they reset. And you now see the tripwire that you pulled then begins to go taut again.
Okay. Is the illusory wall still there?
Yes.
Take a large step over. It wasn't like as soon as you pass.
It's as soon as you pass through.
Take
It's
a large
basically
step over
live
when you go.
next to it.
It will take a large step over the tripwire. Shoot spears. Doris,
I just come out of the shadows.
may have to find.
What if you just cut the wire?
It regrows. It puts itself back together.
So I go taut again. There's no telling that it could regrow, as you phrased it.
I think we need Alistair saw it. But there's
He was the first one and only one.
Yeah.
Currently, you just see the wall and you saw
Nice, right?
spears poke through.
Oh, I thought it was one of those when the wall went away.
You pulled it taut, and then it would slack, and then it retightened itself.
That's what I thought.
You did not break.
I will cut the wire. I'll try.
So should we get out of the way first?
Well,
I imagine he waits until someone's out of the way. And as you pull the wire, the spears go out and stay. So, they kind of create like a half wall that you have to now kind of like crawl through. It is classed as like difficult terrain.
but I can.
You can get through. It's tight, but it is
I'll
now
take
they're
the
now
spears. They wouldn't.
they seem iron made,
Oh god.
and
Is the
they're
tipping spear like fully connected as if they were like one piece for me?
it's a single forged piece.
Big iron.
In fact, it's so long sticking out of the wall. It's more like a not a lance.
Javelin?
Like those fence
No.
posts in
A pike?
Yeah, it's like a pike. It's as long as a pike. How high are they? How high are they start from looks like about a foot off the ground, and they go all the way up to your chest, so about 6 feet from top to bottom.
We gotta crawl on top of them?
You can go under through them. They're not like a perfect wall. There's like spaces in between. You can crawl through them, under them, or crawl.
Outside will do it.
I can slither in through.
So you-
I just slither
it
under.
takes a little bit, slows you down a little bit, but you crawl through.
Is there any way, like, what are they, how are they attached? Are they attached also to some iron, like,
So
support?
the relief that they sit in, you can't really see into it because it's such a tight space.
Mhm.
You can't see like if they're attached to anything, if it's one solid piece.
Could I pull one out?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a strength check.
I will.
Make it a new weapon.
Honestly, they would be a bad weapon. Especially javelin ones. They're
My
pikes.
strength check, is that just whatever roll plus strength?
Yep.
Or-
Hang on, is it like iron?
12. You grab hold of one and you begin to pull in here, but it doesn't pull very long.
Would you like some assistance with that?
If you want to give it a try, I would not mind.
We could work together.
Yes.
I will go to assist them.
Okay, make a strength check with advantage.
Then I'm just in the back, like
I've been walking this. Yeah, just
Come on, brother.
16. 16. With both of you combined,
Plus 3.
you
I'm
pull
getting
and
bad.
pull and pull. Come on, make a luck check for you.
Uh-oh.
The gambler. All gambler die are supposed to be rolled in the tower. That's a minus one
For a
LEP.
player. So as you pull on this and you pull, It doesn't pull from the wall. You do hear some creaking, more creaking than you would drink by yourself. But it doesn't seem to remove from the wall. But it also doesn't reset itself.
Stop trying to break the machine.
Broke it.
It's not even that he fixed the wire.
Double row.
Fix
Very strange.
the trap.
Well, sir, I appreciate your assistance, but I am going to be done with this.
14. Anyone else
That's
have
best.
You have 15? 14? You two faintly.
If it's here, higher.
Oh, yeah, it is here.
Yeah, it's
Okay, you faintly hear, but you definitely hear further past behind you as you're looking back at the group trying to get through these pikes. You do hear
I hope the fights are ready.
sounds like something falling over. Like if someone took a shelf and pushed it over, you hear a large clang and then
What?
Okay.
and then you also hear because
It's just because of the
higher
balls and vibrating. It was
than
like
your
there's
You hear
it's like a punch.
It's really close.
little repeated hiss.
Maybe this whole place is like an inner machination and we broke something fundamental.
something.
I would say a little bit of time goes by, but you all manage to get past the
That's something.
pike wall.
What did you guys do?
You all
Oh,
didn't hear that.
oh no! Talk about the we heard them moving the thing. I'm talking like
No.
it's
They tried taking a pike out of the wall.
Because I can see it because the other side of the illusory wall.
There's something that I did. Who are those?
Usually true. See, of course, that's a creature. Then I am ready. But I can't draw my swords. That's because we are in tight space. So just know that I am ready. Feel good about it.
There cameras on these walls too. It's fine. Around that.
There are, but you also see, specifically since you're looking at the wall, that the stacks of skulls that are on the left and right wall, it looks like some of the skulls have been split in half by some large weapon. Like there's a streak that kind of goes through the two walls, almost identical in the pattern that it carves through the walls on both sides.
I let them know if someone would be looking at them, possibly, yeah, that they still already got if I point out them cleaves and cuts.
When Sir saw Atlas's bounty posters, did it include him with a weapon in it at all?
No. Just him in his armor.
He's a monk. But where's the blade?
Same pecking order is right there. You continue forward.
And same.
He has two massive red teeth
Well, he does have two masks, but
and a black iron armor piece.
right.
I'm still lighting up.
Yeah, Cyrus gave you a description, but the poster does not list them. As you continue forward in your order now, kind of on alert, based on what Alistair Steve had to say. You then come to, it's a straight path forward, and you then come to a larger, open, square-shaped room that extends up to about 50 feet high, and there's in this room there's like a small like hole in the center that's about like 3-4 feet wide in its diameter, and there's another walkway that continues further down past this. But the room itself, from your entrance to the other one, is about like 60 feet across and about 40 or 50 feet wide, and there are like sideways caskets, stone caskets, and crypts built into the walls. And there seems to be at the very top in the center a small ray of daylight that is shooting from the surface down into the hole in the center of the room.
And empty room otherwise?
Seems empty.
I walk over to
Okay. As you walk over to the center of this room,
You become a class.
the rest of you follow him into this room.
Like
Yeah.
anything that like goes out there over there.
You see at the start of the next walkway, there seems to be like a shelf of like mason tools. Looks like it was knocked over and it's kind of just covering the center of the hallway now. You just step over it, but it was definitely recently knocked over.
Before we enter, before Rosie enters the room, can I see if the hallway and where this room starts, if there's any sort of indentation along the ground, or where the hallway ends and where the room begins, if there's any sort of split?
The end of the hallway, or the one you're coming out of.
The end of the hallway, where it goes.
So on the side of the room.
Where you said this is
from-
a square room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, before the square room, but before the hallway that leads to the square.
Where we're coming from?
Yes. If we're about to enter the room, the square room, right there, I want to see if there's a line.
Okay, go ahead and roll me
Indication or
a
something like that.
investigation check.
Just to make sure that nothing bloody is about to happen. Or if it is, I'm prepared. It's gonna be-
While he's doing that, you all are looking up at the center where this daylight is coming from.
Number one.
Natural one. Okay. Yeah, you see a large footprint, from where Atlas stepped, but it's just like a bunch of mud and dirt just clamped into wherever it stepped in the room.
Only takes a lot, man.
As you all are looking up in this relief where this daylight is coming from, and as you look up in there, it's not actually a hole to the surface because you're hundreds of feet down. It looks like there's some sort of ball of light that's emitting this light down into the hole.
A new hand touches the beacon.
It's the second Skyrim reference that's been made.
Is it a perfectly round ball or is it slightly?
It's round. And as you say that, you join them.
50 feet up.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet up.
No, taller than me.
Is it attached to?
It kind of just floating like a foot away from this
Look,
thing.
it's a
And it's while the orb
Can
itself
you
is
do that?
glowing, it's pointing directly down into the hole.
So I can grab it, but I don't know if it's a direct.
And I will say, since you're all looking up at this thing, could you all roll me a perception check?
I could.
Natural 20.
That's
12.
Okay.
17.
13.
Perception? 14.
14. So,
Oh, wait.
Doors-
Sorry, 16. I read my
Doors-
performance stat.
Noctua and Alistair. Because what'd you roll?
Oh, well.
Oh, 12. Who rolled
I got 13. Didn't roll me.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, you. Okay. Serve, Noctua, and Doris.
22.
You see, as you're looking up at this, this light movement catches your gaze backward from where you entered, and in the corner of the room, 50 feet up, you see this long, gangly armed creature. Its skin the same color as bone, and its fingers seem to extend about a foot out. Her finger dug into the walls of this stone, and it's kind of hunched up in the corner. And as you meet its gaze, its long gangly arm reaches over. Grabs a lever and slowly cranks it down. As the floor below you opens. And I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. Those who saw the creature has advantage. As
Alright.
the relief.
Can I stick to the floor?
Yes, you can. If you wish to. As the
Thank
floor,
God I had a
like a stone trap door, it falls open, and you all begin to plummet, except for you, into the dark below.
23.
23,
15.
15,
17.
17,
I don't have a check
18,
mark next to save. Is it just plus my proficiency?
plus your dex. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Not
Just
proficiency, just dex.
Yeah, I got 16.
16. So everyone succeeded.
Alright, go.
As you plummet into the
Here we
dark
go.
below, we'll come back to you later.
As soon as they drop and I see that thing still there, I'm running down the wall.
Oh, okay. So you're going down the wall. So you don't need to make a save. You just take one large leap, as it is like a bit of a step down. But the rest of you fall, and they fall quicker than you can run. But you can reach them eventually.
What's the
You
arc?
fall about.
Like that, the actual wall, so you can't just like.
I fall fastest. I'm like 900
You have
pounds.
to like crawl, like stick with your hand.
It takes
Slowly,
a solid 30 seconds of straight
I know.
falling
Oh.
30
into
seconds.
darkness.
What the hell? Going so
The
fast.
walls full of skulls and caskets and tombstones lining it all the way down.
Guys, this is our first adventure.
I blame. Yeah, I blame you.
As you begin falling so fast, and you
God,
think that
wrong.
as soon as you hit the ground, you're going to just splat, but you almost come to a sudden stop and then float.
We all say.
Yeah, we also.
All of our internal organs, though, just
say-
feel that.
It's almost like a cushioning, like you fall into a large pill and you
Imagine having internal organs.
I just want to say, I bet your ass he got Atlas with dumb shit.
Oh, dude! As soon as he said how his footprint went in,
Yeah.
I was like, "This bottom is in." But I'm already looking up.
I was gonna say if he rolled high enough, he would have noticed the footprints stopped halfway through that room.
Didn't even give Atlas a chance.
That's.
Uh,
I wouldn't.
Oh, we have
As-
to wait for almost.
you get to the bottom of this and float gently down. And you notice as you get to the bottom of this, there's certain like stone skulls on each of the three walls that flare with the blue light in their eye sockets, and then dim as you all land.
Stand up and be careful.
Oh shit! No, both of us. Not one.
Oh.
As you look up Losi, you finally, after running for your life, you look up and the relief closes. The stone floor closes, and through that little circular 3-foot wide hole in the ground, its head peeks over as you just get out of range of running from it. The rest of you get to the bottom of this, and there's mountains of bones filling the bottom of the floor here.
Good.
There's a single exit that looks like it leads to a long hallway that's also littered on the side with bones. You also see a large hole in this mountain of bones that looks like someone took a slab of stone and crushed everything underneath it.
That's very. Can I go investigate that spot?
Roll me an investigation with advantage.
They were making bone meal.
Why did he have advantage?
Oh,
Because it's so obvious.
big fucking hole.
Okay.
I just gotta make sure my investigation is as good as it
Let's
should
see.
be.
You eventually get down there.
Losi actually bolts in the hole.
Bullshit. 13.
13. You kind of lay on top of the hole yourself, and it's about the same size. About the same size, and you can assume that this is where Atlas fell.
Okay. Do I? So. No other evidence of him, like, standing up and walking.
No, it looks like he probably stood up because if you follow the amount of crushed bones that lead into the other hallway, it's very. The DC to track him has lowered to 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, I almost drove good. Yeah, I believe we can just follow these crushed bones here on. Now, I know I'm pretty smart for finding them, but You can hold your thoughts for they must find.
Are you okay?
I ran down the wall.
I agree.
Thank you. I'm glad we see eye to eye.
Has a little people too.
As I'm
He has people, and he was looking down at me as I was running.
we're both very literal characters, just in opposite directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, during the day, my bad.
How far of a drop did we have? You both fell for a solid 30 seconds. So
That's about what?
We don't long as time.
you're a couple hundred more feet underneath the
Yeah,
ground.
a long enough time.
Trying to be thankful.
Yeah. 30 seconds for every second is a mile. We're like far.
So if you had to guess from when you first entered to where you are now, you're at least 300 to 400 feet under the
Just so
ground.
that. So you say the kid
Good movie.
shoot arrow straight up, hit that.
So
Because my
as you get to the bottom of this, recoup yourselves. There's one exit that leads down a singular hallway.
I start heading for that exit.
Does this feel like this might be the tank for now? In this area?
I bet the chain was upstairs.
Roll me a perception check.
I've been rolling bad for a while. See if I can.
He's been thinking about tank for a while.
He obviously has.
22.
22.
So
You can tell from the wall at a certain point when you were running down, and now the walls went from the standard gray stone and cobble to being almost slick and oily and covered with almost a bioluminescent gray film that almost like a lotion almost over the layer of the stone. And as you got further down, it turned from that gray film to a darker gray to a black film, as the walls seem to have these tendrils that kind of spread out from the walkway and go and are starting to reach up
Okay, so we're about
into the upper catacomb.
to. Well, so we're going to change this now.
No, that's how I do it. Well, specifically, so it popped up.
So what's the
Good
pecking order
eyes.
here?
Same.
Same thing?
I was probably making my way out.
So bad.
Up the
First being
See, she can go back
I
up.
just
And then go
it
in
would
one
be
exit.
served,
Really
sir.
have too much to do and you know at the exit.
leading the front of the pack.
Really quick.
Snake.
You continue down this pathway, which doesn't continue for very long, maybe half a minute. You then come to an even larger room, larger than one before. And at the far end, you see what looks like a torch, but the torch has a purple lighting to it. Almost like a black purple torch. It's shedding light, but it's almost like instead of shedding light, it's shedding shadow. Like darkness is being spread from the light itself. There is a large platform from where you're exiting this walkway. Across it, there is a long stone platform that leads to the torch and another platform. And looking down, there seems to be just mountains of bones. At the end, by this purple torch, it's sitting above an individual, two individuals specifically, who are standing across, like maybe 5 feet from each other. One has these long, flowing purple robes that go from their neck all the way down to the ground. Their skin is non-existent. It is all bone. In their right hand, they hold a large black staff that curls up into, looks like a pointed sword, and a blue floating purple orb on top of it. they seem to be speaking to another individual across from them. And from this distance, it's hard to tell who wants to make a perception check for.
Someone
I'll try it.
It's the sight.
I just helped try. I'm in the very back.
He's
Yeah.
going to does Mage Armor have a verbal component to it?
Who else was making a perception check?
I silent.
Is that what you rolled?
I'm coming.
I rolled a.
So I find the first.
11, 2, 1. You
Uh,
can't really,
Perception?
all together.
you can't really make out the figures of this other person as their back is to you. But from their back, they seem to be wearing well-kept garb
We're supposed to pick together.
that looks like could be expensive. Hard to tell. It's with the dim light, the only light being shed from this purple black flame torch. As these two are speaking to themselves, could I get a collective stealth roll from the party here?
Dude, I might die.
Natural 20.
With
I need to start
disadvantage
busting Granny's
Oh,
dice.
with disadvantage?
because of your armor.
But I don't have one. Natural 20. No.
Double net. No fucking way.
That's great.
No fucking way.
I rolled the
Double
same one
natural
twice, but yeah.
20. Right.
Okay, that's a double success.
Non-natural 20.
It's one of these where it's from Naruto where my arm just goes. I disappear like pain.
What'd you get, Losi?
Classic 20.
20. Natural
I
20.
did get a nat 20.
You got one too?
Yeah.
That's
one so
two
far.
successes,
He
two
did.
successes, one success, 5 successes. Okay.
8.
That's a fail.
Non-natural 20.
That's yeah, so the average roll of this party is like 18 with the 8 from Doors. So
bad.
I'm falling. I am in the shadows.
all collectively disappear into the next campaign.
Someone reminds Doris that the inverse of her outfit is black, so she was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
We all collectively stole residence and create passive out traits.
Oh yeah,
That's the spell. The action and origin of passive out
Yeah.
traits. We are
So-
created.
You
That's the-
managed to not be detected by these two individuals, one of which has a passive of 17.
Oh my god.
Come on.
2 nat 20s.
That is insane.
And that's not even using inspiration.
Based on nat 20, double nat 20, dirty 20, dirty 20, 18, like collective roll here, you're able to get halfway across this chamber to the point where you can hear what they're saying without straining. The bone individual, I'll say.
Oh,
And you are also within range of your telepathic translator, being this close.
within 100. We're within 100 feet.
Yes. So
Big
the bone individual holding the scepter and staff, so you hear him say, "If that is the deal you wish to make, I will accept it. But you will not remain on this, or your soul will be mine." And the other individual, and now that you are closer, you can see this man has what looks like not black but pale grayish skin, 2 horns that curl up and into each other on top of his head. He has scales that go along the sides of his cheeks, and his eyes are slit like reptiles. And he says, the horned individual says, "I can do that. I can do that. But you do not stray from what I have said. If we do, if we are found out, it is for your benefit, and mine, and this kingdom's, that nothing goes awry. I have this deal with you, and not the Winter's Maw for a reason." They turn around and see
this orgasm fucking adventure just sounds weird. Like
Just all gas at the
vastly
same
different
time.
before.
I like to imagine it was one of us that just goes,
Doris just goes. Oh, sorry, it was Justin.
excuse me.
Serves
I'm
the
just-
check engine light comes on. Doris opens a can of Sprite.
You do a bottle.
Rocks fall on anyone does.
Just a rack.
Sorry. All right. He then proceeds to say
Who's
the
cracking the
horn individual.
Horns.
These are our sacred dead.
After drinking it.
I could be executed for the thought of allowing you to do this. But I do this for the good of my nation and its people. I do not trust the Queen. There is something going on. That is all you need to know.
Would you say the dead here are grateful?
They're grateful. And the individual holding the scepter clangs the scepter twice on the ground.
When we die.
As every mage does.
And his head. His body does not turn. The head directly in your direction.
Which one, the bone dude?
Yes.
The
Doris,
head,
your can of
the
Sprite.
head spins 90 degrees in an instant.
Yeah, his Nox was glowing.
Oh, that's all. I hate that.
Oh,
George
no.
just-
As the bone individual says, "We have this
Walking boner.
Oh, Winter's what?
Winter's Ball."
You know. Going over here. Start to
I think we cooked on that stealth check
We
now.
did. We did.
And as the bone individual says that, the one with the horns immediately grabs his hood, pulls his up, and says, "Do what you must." And then he turns invisible.
The one here.
At that same moment,
Shut up, Luke.
Grab a blindfold.
at that exact moment,
I have
let's see,
everything.
Could I use...
crashing through the upper floor of this lower tomb, you see, followed by whatever light is emitted from above, crashing through the floor, landing on the bridge that is in front of you by maybe 20 feet in front of you, lands and cracks the stone, this large armored individual wearing black and red colored armor.
Guild's bigger than
Does he
you.
superhero land or run fast?
He lands and just
I don't-
takes the pressure of falling into his hands,
Oh, you just wait.
pretty much. He then grabs
My knees
one
hurt.
hand on each of the massive red cleavers onto his back and draws them in a forward sheathing pattern, looking similar to what you saw on the walls before, as he draws them like this. As in front of you, you now see your quarry, Atlas, and his armor is glowing almost shedding a red golden light out to about 10-15 feet. He lands crashing into this, and he says in a booming voice, "I've come for your head, Argal." And that's where we end the session.
Luke, I fucking heard that. You don't think you're slick.
Which one?
You wanna come?
Argal. A-R-G-G-A-L.
That was a good session.
E-G-L.
We fucking cooked.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our second session of Mighty Deeds. I know we're still having some issues with the audio. I'm trying my best to figure out what works and what doesn't. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and can't wait to see you Monday.